Happy Sunday! I can't believe it's Sunday already. I don't want it to be. I didn't get anything done. How are y'all doing? Did y'all get anything done this weekend? I realized when I woke up from my nap I forgot to do laundry. Jabber Fed Budek. Dia's here too. Hope y'all are well. 90 stream streak is crazy. I've just been chilling, watching car accidents before stream. Bella's here, always. You spent money yesterday? Movies? Did you buy more movies? Is that what happened? Baku, hi! Hi, Moonyak! She looks so cute. She always chills in my closet with me now. She stole all my blankets. We're gonna max out my diving stats. I don't know about that, but we'll see. I took a nap earlier and I set an alarm, obviously, because I was like, well, I don't know how long I'll end up napping. And when my alarm went off, I forgot what day it was, and so I guess in the split second that I woke up, I thought it was Monday and I had to go to work. I was so confused. Alright, take a drink already. Thank you. 3 books a movie. Italian Lunch with Calamari and Mimosa. Ninja Turtles comic. Damn, 140? Yesterday I spent like $17 on Patsu, that's it. It is Monday tomorrow. Alright, last time on Paranormasight 2. This music goes pretty hard, not gonna lie. I don't think we've discovered anything yet. This chapter is called Curses, so maybe something will happen. We found out there's some chick who has the same surname as our mom, and kind of looks like our mom too. Kinda. And right now we have 2 foreigners on the island, but one of them, there's no mention of her being on the island at the moment. You tried on some of your old clothes. Oh hey, they fid. That's what you said to yourself out loud? Anyway, that's the big drama we found out. Did you go diving today as well, Kikuko? You mean that whole thing about how we're supposed to stay out of the sea? No one I know is paying attention to that. I took a boat out into the bay from the northern shore, but didn't end up with much to show for it. Oh, North Sea, huh? Did anyone go with you? No, I went by myself. Why do you ask? No particular reason, just taking notes for later. I see. You're really serious about becoming an Ama diver, huh? Out loud in public. It'd be a real shame if you couldn't become one with that enthusiasm. I'd like to help, but the timing's not really not the best right now. Anytime I say something wrong, I always go, I need a compilation where it's just all my uhs. It's okay. Any information you can give me is help enough. Almost did it again. Sorry. I'll help out when things have died down, okay? Oh, we're not done with that one, huh? By the way, Yuza. Ooh, the music stopped. How much did you practice? I did it again. I didn't even mess up or anything. How much did you practice? How much practice did you manage to get in today? Alright, that one was part of the text, so that doesn't count. I think I managed to make good progress, but there are definitely things I can improve on. I thought so. It's pretty impressive you managed to improve that much in one day. It might not be long before you can catch up to me. Wow, it's pretty impressive that you can tell all that just by looking at him. His grandma was kind of the same, right? Was the background always so warbly before? A curse is happening! Hey, I thought of a way I can show my support. If you manage to get a high score of 2,000 points in one diving session, I'll give you a special prize. Oh, everybody, we gotta go stop doing what we're doing right now. Whoa, isn't that great, Yuza? What was your highest score today again? I don't think I made 2,000. Maybe I did. Let's see. Damn it, I was so short. I think it was 873 points. A bit big. Ooh, I'm afraid you weren't quite up to snuff. Too bad. I brought shame to my name as the patron saint of diving. Well, how do I stop right now? How do I, can I just, I don't know how that works. I guess I gotta finish the chapter. If it'll let me. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering for a while. Yeah? Were you the one who came up with the idea for Kamashimaru Kikuko? I hope I can't take credit for that one. All right, I forgot you didn't know Yuza. I don't want to start this chapter over. Do you remember how, like, we're fucking roaming all over the island to go talk to a bunch of different bugs? I don't want to do that again. No, what? At one point, the local youth organization was trying to come up with a souvenir ideas for tourists. Tsukasa stepped up and suggested creating a new mascot character for Kamishima. She even drew the design for it. Mascot characters are all the rage nowadays, you know? There are even mascots for the World Expo and Japan games. Oh, I see. So Tsukasa drew this. I only heard about it after the fact, too. I didn't know she was so good at drawing. Yeah, they really do. And it's not just a cute little turtle. The unique look on its face makes a big impression. What, its squinty eyes? It's a shifty-looking mother bugger, that's for sure. Yeah, the old guys here didn't seem too sure about it at first, though. Thanks to Izami's fervent endorsement, it ended up making the cut. I just didn't want Tsukasa's design to go to waste, you know? She put a lot of effort into it. She says. I think it's a great mascot, too, for what it's worth. How interesting. I'm glad I asked. Oh, we learned about this. Is this real? Is Kamashimaru real? The mascot character created specifically for Kamishima as part of the local youth organization's efforts to boost the island's economy and strengthen the community. Gabe's not here right now, Baku. You go look it up. I almost fucking redirected it to Jabber. The design selected for the project was envisioned by Tsukasa Awao, a local high school student. As a symbol of Kamishima, it can be seen on a wide variety of merchandise sold in shops. I like how he's just like got a little lighthouse on his back. That's cute. A surprising number of tourists have found themselves charmed by the turtle character's peculiar sleepy expression. Oh, he's sleepy? I thought he was like, I thought he was always like suspicious. There's a bunch of Kamashimaru merch now. Keychains, notepads, you name it. If you want any, just let me know. Give them all to me. Do you have any tips that might help with diving? Gabe, welcome! We haven't learned anything yet other than I get a prize if I get 2,000 points in a diving session, and I haven't done that yet. Hold on. I'm trying to fix my chair. Well, the chair didn't need fixing. I just felt like it did. That's basically asking me to give away company secrets for free. Oh no, I didn't mean anything like that. Just the basics would be helpful. The basics, huh? How about this then? Sometimes your foot can get caught in rocks while you're swimming. Is that real? So you should always stay aware of your surroundings. How do I get out of that? Gabe, don't do what Baku said. What's a Herman Miller chair? So being too focused on your catch can get you into trouble. That makes sense. If you swim hard enough, you should be able to free yourself, so don't— okay, I have maxed out swimming stat, so I should be fine. So don't panic too much if it happens, okay? Thanks, I'll be careful. If I'm ever allowed to go diving again, that is. I don't need to know diving secrets. Oh shit, Kamashimaru is a spoiler? Oh my lord. That's unfortunate. That's all I've got for now. If you want more tips, try asking Tsuyu. Which one was Suyu again? Oh, have you heard about the two Ama divers from the mainland who went missing? Of course I have. They evidently disappeared one right after the other. So I guess it's a reminder just how dangerous the sea can be. Hearing news like this is always pretty sobering. Did the last game just have photos like this for backgrounds? Do you think they were just accidents? I'm not really complaining. I guess that's what keeps the cost of this game so low. Well, some of the other divers think it's a sign that something bad's going to happen. But you should probably keep quiet about this, Yuza. If you start bringing it up, people will get suspicious. That's probably true, yeah? Personally, though, I think we're probably just I think they were probably just unfortunate accidents. Alright. I hope they're both found safe and sound. I don't think they're gonna be found safe and sound. Oh, is that all? I'll be getting back to work then. Can I even go talk to anybody? See if Chio's still here. No! Leave, bitch, leave! Ah! Well, where do I go now? I guess I haven't been here yet. Whoa! Well, if it isn't Shotaro. I think, Tsukasa supposedly got turned down, maybe. Hey there, you two. Just the men I wanted to see. You wouldn't happen to have seen Sato around, would you? Grr. Sato? No, haven't seen her today. She was supposed to meet with me earlier, but she never showed. Which one's Sato again? Oh, never mind. I'm so fucking dumb. The other one. The other girl. She didn't show? Did something happen? No, I'm sure it was just because of my old man's ridiculous request earlier. Honestly, I don't know what he was thinking. Still, he's really... What the fuck? He really has been acting off lately. I can't believe he'd say something like that. Is something wrong? Oh, pardon me. It's nothing for you to worry about. By the way, Yuza, I hear you become an Ama diver? Yeah, but I was told to stop, so I'm currently on extended, if not permanent leave. Ha! Don't let it get to you. I, for one, think you should go for it. I imagine everyone's been using your mother as an excuse, saying she brought bad luck to the island or some such. Why do they all do the hand? What? Why is it such a big deal now? They've got like 3 poses. They have 3 poses and like 5 facial expressions. Let them do the hand thing, okay? That's exactly it. Do you know why everyone keeps saying Yuza's mom was a bad omen, Shotaro? Ah, yes. What was it again? Something about her being the Raging Waves curse bearer. I think this is the first time we've heard curse bearer in this game so far. What? Raging Waves? So she, if that's the case, she set the blah blah blah. The blah 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 blah. She did the thing many years ago, maybe. Raging Waves curse bearer. Raging Waves is, well, exactly what you think it means, and the curse bearer has the power to call forth that calamity of the sea. This phase is so dumb. My old man was going on about it earlier, but it's probably just superstitious nonsense. Don't pay it any mind. Never mind, Shotaro has 4 poses. Oh, but I really should get going. Let me know if you see Sato, okay? See you later. Goodbye. I'm pretty curious about what Shotaro said. Sounds like old man Wakamura might have something to do with why Tsukasa and Sato were acting off earlier. And then there's what he said about your mom. Yeah, the Raging Waves curse bearer, huh? Did people really see my mom that way? Maybe we should ask Mr. Wakamura what he knows. Maybe Chie's finally gone now. It's worth a shot, at least. Anyway, let's keep moving. Wakamura! Wakamura! Ah, finally, she's gone. Ah, old man Wakamura, you mind if we ask you something real quick? It's just one thing after another today. What now? He looks like a walrus without the teeth. Hazami and the Minakuchi boy. I heard from Chie you two went out to the bay to do some diving earlier. Well, I've got a bone to pick with you, and there's no time like the present. Okay. So, boy, you serious about wanting to become an Ama diver? Huh? I thought at first you'd come up here to get my permission to dive. But now I hear you've been running around looking into Mara Mitikuchi. What's the meaning of this? Mare, my mom? What the fuck do you mean? To be honest, we've been asking around. I guess there was no hiding it from you. Yuzo, are you sure this is okay? It's probably best to be honest about things now, Azami. It's just like you said, we've been trying to find out more info about my mom. I knew it. Anyway, my point is, no more sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, got it? How is that? What? It's his mom. How is that not where it belongs? And most of all, not becoming an Ama diver. Like, if y'all are giving me beef for shit my mom did, like, I deserve to know. So, if I give up on becoming an Ama diver and fall in line, will you tell me about my mom? All this sniffing around you're doing sure ain't falling in line, that's for sure. Besides, you should be asking Suyu about all this business, not me. She's got to know more than I do. Oh? So Suyu really does know more than she's letting on. Alright, my grandma. Gran says she doesn't know anything about my mom, though. Huh. So she even said that to you. What do you mean? Well, I don't know that much myself. I wanted to give him a gruff voice, but after that guy yesterday, I don't know if I want to do that again. Suyu's always been tight-lipped about Mara Mitikuchi, where she came from, what her deal was. So you've been saying Yuzu's mom was to blame for the massive storm, even though you don't know for sure? Huh. So you ain't said nothing to deny it. Speaks for itself, don't it? Yeah, I'm not a voice actor, so... I tried to do a gruff huh and it didn't come out right. If you don't know, like what you're hearing, you should ask Suyu about it for yourself. Mr. Wakamura, what is the Raging Waves curse bear? Yeah. What? Where did you hear about that? Your son? Or whoever the Shotaro is? Bah, it's gotta be Shotaro. Boy could never keep his mouth shut. We heard it's some sort of curse that whips the waves into a frenzy. Does something like that really exist? It does. The Southern Sea disaster 5 years ago was caused by that very same curse. How do they know? How does he know? Well, I guess he was like the superstitious guy, so maybe. The curse of the Raging Waves? And your mother, Mara Mitikuchi, was the one who brought it on us. The storm was no natural disaster, it was entirely preventable. If we'd only stopped her from going to the bay that day, Kamashima wouldn't have had to suffer such a tragedy. What? My mom would have never done something like that. Just because you don't remember don't mean she wasn't up to something out there. As to whether it was intentional or not, who could say, but it don't make much difference either way. I don't get how you can say Miss Mare was a curse bearer or whatever if you didn't know anything about her. Do you have any proof? Did you say... M.S. Mare? Was she not married? I thought his dad died too. Proof. I've got the words of a trustworthy sorcerer backing me up. That's all the proof I need. Sorcerer? You're basing all this on what some woo-woo wizard said? Woo-woo wizard! Give me a break! You can believe what you like. Don't change the fact that curses and spirits are as real as anything else. I don't have time to butt heads with you two, but I know what I'm saying is the honest truth. Looks like there's no point in trying to change his mind. Old man's as stubborn as a mule. So you really think there's a storm coming and the storm is caused by a curse? Of course I do. Some fellas who said they were with the police dropped by to warn me about it yesterday, in fact. The police? Why would the police be warning you about a curse? I reckon they were just phonies trying to take advantage of the curse for their own benefit. But even you two must have noticed that rumbling coming from the sea over the last few days, right? That's proof the curse of the Raging Waves is getting stronger. So that's why you've been telling everyone to stop taking their boats out and prepare for a storm? Sure is. Naturally, can't just come out and say it's because of a curse. There's no telling when or where it'll rear its head. It's too dangerous to go out in the water these circumstances. Even so, we'll have to take our boats out again eventually. We can't keep off the sea forever. You're damn tootin'! Which is why I've got to find a way to stop the curse as soon as possible. Why would a curse be affecting the sea around here, though? Seems like you two still don't believe me. Fine, let's see if this will change your mind. Ooh, he just starts waving a curse stone in my face. A long time ago, that'd be crazy. That'd be a crazy review. A long time back, there used to be another island to the south of here. Taishima, it was called. Damn tootin', Taishima. This is the first I've heard of it. They say it was devastated by an earthquake and tsunami nearly 400 years ago. But the truth of the matter is that raiders overran the island and slaughtered every last one of the people who lived there. That's crazy. The murdered islanders' resentment gave rise to the curse of the raging waves. And the resulting storm and tsunami sank the island to the bottom of the sea, raiders and all. Is that true? The curse is still roiling about in the seas near here, so to this very day. Just one little push and that storm could come barreling down on Kamishima next. A push? Something that would awaken the islanders' anger again, such as... someone with ties to those raiders, say a descendant of theirs, drawing near to where Taishima was. A descendant? Wait, you're saying my mom was a descendant of the raiders who attacked Taishima? Is that the same for him then? Is that why they don't like him? Sure am, and as her son you share her blood. Oh, uh-oh. But how could that... Only natural everyone would see you as a bad omen, no? I really didn't want you back on the island, you know. Should be grateful I didn't have you shipped back to the mainland on the next day. What the fuck? You're telling me that's how everyone sees... Oh, what the fuck? I can't read! You're telling me that's how everyone's seen Yuza and his folks all this time? It's fine, Azami. Let's hear the rest of what he has to say. Are you saying the reason the curse of the raging waves reawakened is because I came back to Kamishima? No, there were signs even before you came back, so the direct cause was probably something else. That still don't change the fact you're a bad omen, though. How are you even planning to stop the curse? That ain't none of your concern. You just sit tight at home and stay out of my way. And I don't want to hear any more about you going out to sea, are we clear? But I want to go out. I want to go out to sea. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Should be clear now just how much of a danger you are at the island. Now get yourselves home and stay put. Seems like that's all we're going to get out of him. But maybe we could ask Tsuyu about what we just heard. She might be able to tell us more. Alright, Tsuyu. Hey, mate. Oh, was there something else you needed, Yuza? Tell me about my mother. By the way, Gran, we just went to talk to Mr. Wakamura, and there's something we wanted to ask you about. What was that? My hearing's been a bit off recently, you see. Oh, okay, I guess we need to take you to the doctor. Please don't say that. A lot of Amba divers have ear problems, so it's not really a laughing matter. Someone has no sense of humor. So, did you know that everyone thought Mom was the Raging Waves curse bearer? He looks like he's about to cry. His chin is all wrinkled. Wow, I'm impressed you managed to say that without stuttering. It's probably because he's nervous with that. So you have heard it before. Oh, drat. Me and my big mouth. Also, what's funny is that I didn't mess up that is that I didn't mess up saying that either. Yeah, I did get called out. That's so funny. Yeah, it's probably based on Tsushima then. He said Mom was descended from the ones that first called forth the curse or something like that. That's why everyone's so concerned with what I get up to. Is it true though? Well, if you know that much, I suppose I can tell you two the truth. Finally! If I just rest up a bit, I'll be up. What if she dies? She's gonna die before she tells us anything. I'll be up and around again in no time. I want the two of you to come to the southern bay later once the sun's gone down. Right. Thanks, Gran. You can't tell us about it now? I think it'd be easier to show you what I mean. Okay, we'll be at the bay at sundown, but if you're not feeling up to it, don't push yourself, okay? No need to rush now. I'll tell you everything later. You'll want to prepare yourself for this one. Whoa, okay. We're going out again for a bit, Gran. Got it, you two take care, okay? Well, now where do we go? Oh, excuse me. What's up? You two wanted to chat a bit more? Just a bit more. There's something to chat about. Oh, wait, never mind. Have you heard of the Curse of the Raging Waves? No, never heard of it. What is it? Well, we went to talk to Mr. Wakamura just now. If everyone on the island died, how is she a descendant? I was very confused. Was she... Bella's twitching. Oh, she's twitching a lot. Was she a descendant of the Raiders or the Islander? But anyway, you could just, you know, have a child and that child grow up and go somewhere else before, you know, fucking dying, maybe. Or before... before, the Raiders came or whatever. Wait, so you mean the disaster 5 years ago was caused by some curse, and that same curse is going to cause the same thing to happen again? She's dreaming of wet food. Aw, I should get her more wet food. I got her a bunch when she wasn't feeling well a couple years, like a year or so ago. I think it was a couple years ago at this point. And then I didn't feed it to her and it expired. So now I feel bad. It was a waste of money. So it seems. What else is he on about? Trying to pass things off as some occult tripe. Tell me you two believe that rubbish. Oh, well, it did seem pretty believable. Oh, please, he's obviously feeding you a load of nonsense. I don't know if you two are aware. There are some rumors the old man's been really into this shady sorcerer recently. A sorcerer? Yeah, some sort of miracle worker over in Tokyo or something. Apparently he'll do anything they say. That's probably why he's going on about curses and stuff. Shotaro did say he's been behaving oddly recently. Even Shotaro thinks so? That's got to be it. So it's just a hoax? You shouldn't pay any mind to that hogwash. Besides, doesn't it bother you that he's trying to pin the disaster on some sort of crazy curse? What do I do with this info? Bye. I go talk to my Graham again? Alright. Uh-oh, Chie's here. Ah, Chie. You two again, still wandering around poking your noses in business you shouldn't be. How's about you stop messing around and just give up already? Nothing you do is gonna make me change my mind. I'm saying this for your sake as much as anyone else's, Minakuchi boy. Try to understand my position, eh? For my sake. You managed to survive that disaster 5 years ago. Some would call it a miracle, even. It wouldn't do to see that miracle go to waste, would it? Maybe I flew off the handle a bit earlier. Ended up coming off a bit stronger than I meant to. I can't tell you anything about your mother, but believe me when I say it's best you let sleeping dogs lie. Is this about how Yuzu's mom caused that curse? The curse of the raging waves or whatever? So you already know. Heard it from Shinobu, I'll wager. Shinobu? What a fancy name. Do you believe in the curse, Miss Chie? Of course I do. At the very least, I know it's not some old wives' tale. I'm not saying you have to go to believe it too, though. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to talk bad about that woman or anything, but there was obviously something up with Mari Minakuchi 5 years back. She always seemed anxious and on edge, and then the disaster struck. Might be I'm just reading too much into it, but I can't shake these doubts of mine either. When I clicked it, I was like, uh-oh, she's not gonna like that question. I said it before and I'll say it again. No diving. My stance there hasn't changed a bit, you hear me? Damn, guess that's that. By the by, where'd you go diving today? Well... He's wanted a particular spot, so we went about 5 kilometers south of the island. Say what? Uh-oh. What were you thinking diving in the Southern Sea of all places? You've got even less sense than I thought. You know full well that everyone avoids that area because of the disaster 5 years ago. Yeah, I know. The zombie and I both lost my family in the disaster too. We wanted to take the chance to pay our respects. Well, I can't say I don't get how you feel. But that strange rumbling I told you about is coming from the south. Just do me a favor and stay away from the sea, alright? Alright. Ain't gonna get nothing from me there. I think I got plenty of underwater diving tips, maybe. Oh, I almost forgot to ask. Have the 2 foreign tourists come by here at all? Sure did. Saw them just now, actually. What? I don't know what you're being so excited about that. Do you know where they went? Looked like they were headed to the lighthouse from what I could tell. The lighthouse, huh? Gotcha. Yuki Mila. Oh! How you doing, Peluche? What is this? I don't think I really care about the lighthouse lore. It's a lighthouse that directs to the island. Did Bella help at all while making the desk? Jabber, I posted photos on Discord. Did you not see him? You okay? Good girl. She helped a lot, actually. She held the flashlight and everything. Don't go following them around just because we don't see many foreign folks around these parts, you hear? GA, we heard that 2 Ama divers from the mainland went missing in some sort of accident. You heard right. Do you think that's a bad omen as well? I do. I'm well aware just how dangerous the sea can be, but 2 divers getting caught up in accidents and going missing one after another. That tells me there's something off at the sea itself. We all done here? You two should leave dealing with island matters to Shinobu from now on. Keep your heads down and stay out of trouble, you hear? Yeah. Well, that was something. She isn't a bad person at heart, but she sure is stubborn. Yeah. Oh, I guess go to the lighthouse now. I was like, how fucking often do I need to be traveling around? Oh, there's the foreigners. Oh, looks like we found them. It looks like them, alright. Excuse me. I don't know if this guy on the right looks too familiar. You rang? Lighthouse like Bioshock? You think Bioshock invented lighthouses? Do my eyes deceive me? Could these young island— I wish I was like bilingual. I would just give him like— I would just voice him in French or something like that. Didn't they say both were blonde? I don't think they said that at all. I think Kikuko was asking if they were blonde, right? Did my eyes deceive me? Could these young islanders have come all the way here just to talk to us? Welcome, welcome to Kamishima Lighthouse. There's not much here, but please make yourselves at home. Thanks for having us? Why is he the one welcoming us? Because most people here have been avoiding him. He's excited someone finally wants to talk. Oh. Anyway, we were wondering if you could spare a moment to talk. Wait! Before you do, shall we play a game? I want to guess why you've come to talk to us. May I? Sure. It's probably safe to assume you know we've been making the rounds here asking questions. Indeed, it was most likely hearing such news that incited you to climb all the way up here to meet us, which means... I've got it! We've almost certainly done something to offend the good people of this island, committed some manner of ill-mannered faux pas! What the fuck is this pose? You must have come to tell us that the lighthouse is off limits to everyone except authorized personnel. Actually, no. That's so dramatic. The bitter taste of failure, and thus does my stint of aspiring detective end in... What the fuck? He's saying too many fancy words. Ignominy. Ignominy. There we go. I'd say that whole show was kind of a social faux pas, at least. Don't worry, he's always like this. He'll bounce back in no time. I see. He must be pretty resilient. It made it look like he was bleeding. What? Since you didn't guess right, do you mind if I continue? Oh, ask my permission, are we? Well then, by all means, permission granted. Thank you. I guess my name is Arnev Barnum. He has a weird name. It sounds like it's an anagram for something. So, some bug figure it out. What's his name, actually? You can call me Avi as a sign of our newfound friendship, and also because I like it better. Okay then, Avi. Ah, such a pleasing ring to it. And what can I do for you, young man? Would this girl be your daughter? Not quite. Miss Serchi. How did I pronounce her name before? Circe Lunar Light here is a distant relative of mine. Yes, Miss Circe Lunar Light would be me. Nice to meet you. I'm Yuzumi Nikuchi, a resident of Kamishima, and this is Azami Kumoi. Nice to meet you. Yuzan Azami, eh? The pleasure's mine. Yeah, Circe is what I figured. Wait, Minakuchi? Oh, so we piqued your interest, have we? I'm a fantasy writer by trade, and with a reach spanning the Atlantic from Bonnie, England to vast America. Not that any of his books sell at all. That's right, for some reason no one buys my novels. Quite the mystery, no? Alas, a fantasy writer has no need for mysteries. What's that? I earn more as an occult writer, so that might as well be my main job now. Humbug, I say! Stick a sock in it and mind your own beeswax. I see. In any case, I'm just your average free spirit. Footloose, fancy-free, and all that. What's that? You're wondering if my bohemian nature is the reason I remain unattached and unwed? I guess. Does he say all these fancy words because he's a writer, I guess? Humbug, I say! Stick a sock in it and mind your own beeswax. You seem to be enjoying yourself. I am indeed. Why not give it a try yourself? 1, 2, 3... Humbug, I say. I'm good, actually, thanks. Do y'all think this guy's good or bad? He seems a little sus to me. Because he's French? Oh, okay. Impressive as it is, I concede doing this pose 3 times might have been a bit much, yes. That's kind of sure is hard to keep up with. At any rate, I recently found myself with a pressing need to visit your fair country for research. Fortunately, young Circe here just happened to be studying in Japan and kindly agreed to accompany me as my guide. Your guide? Indeed, she's quite the enthusiast when it comes to Japanese folklore and occult phenomena, and such a pleasure to converse with as well. Ise-shima is a deeply spiritual region full of sacred places I always wanted to visit. Oh, we're back to thinking! We traveled around the mainland before coming here, but this place stands above and beyond. My nose almost started bleeding from exhilaration. What the fuck? Okay, that's nothing. Will unlock when all conditions are met. Interesting. What's the condition? Finishing this chapter? In fact, I think it did I think it did a bit. You must have been really excited, huh? Is this really what special... Is this really that special compared to other places? Of course, it wasn't called the land whither repair the waves. What the fuck is she saying? The land whither repair the waves from the eternal world for nothing, you know? That's the land whither what? Yeah, shit, that's me too. What's this? You've never heard it called that? It said that Yamato Hime no Mikoto. That's so big. That's too many. The Empress of ancient Japan was searching for a suitable place to enshrine Amaterasu 2,000 years ago. She received a divine revelation that the waves around Ise province came from the eternal world, which led her to establish the Ise Grand Shrine. This eternal world is a separate realm from the world in which we live. Some describe it as the perpetual paradise. Whoa, you're gonna have to slow down there a bit. So, what does that mean exactly? We learned about it in our local history classes, remember? That's a history thing? That sounds like it'd be mythology, but alright. Well, I guess if they're learning about this shrine, maybe if the shrine is real, that would make sense. Yeah, I think I remember, sorta. Basically, you say such a sacred place, even the ancient gods took a liking to it, right? Exactly. You had such an enchanting vibe. Just being here is enough to have my nose gushing all day long. But it's not doing it now, so clearly you're fibbing. You're a fucking liar. You sussy bitch. But the residents wouldn't be feeling too hot if our noses kept bleeding all the time. One thing's for sure, though, you seem to really like Iseshima. As a local, I'm super happy to hear that. Time to read lore. A fantasy author and a cult journalist whose books are published in both America and England, but apparently don't sell well. Unmarried, he has apparently come to Japan in search of mermaids. He didn't say that. How do we know that? A young girl from England, currently on exchange in Japan. She seems to harbor an ardent interest in Japanese folklore and occult stories. He reminds you of Herlock Sholmes. I miss Herlock Sholmes. Will you be staying on Kamishima tonight? If you need somewhere to stay, I know a few places. We've actually already booked a guest house back in the mainland. We'll be taking the last ferry back after this. Oh, I guess you don't have much time left then, huh? So what brings you to Kamishima today? I'm glad you asked, young Yuza. We were hoping to pick your brains on the topic as well. There wouldn't have to be any legends concerning mermaids passed down on this island, would there? Well, they already knew they were asking about mermaids. Oh wait, so maybe that's how we got that information. So you really are looking for mermaids? Indeed we are. You know what mermaids are, yes? I refer, of course, to the mythical half-human, half-fish creature. Sure, we know that much at least. Then I may be able to provide a modicum of additional information on the subject. Additional information? Well, you may be aware that the typical Western mermaid is envisioned as having the lower half of a fish and top half of a human woman. It's thought that this interpretation of its origins in another sea monster, the sirens of Greek mythology. Their claim to fame is surfacing. Oh my god, speaking of sirens, I did a roulette today and I had to do Pharaoh Sirius. Obviously the final boss is siren. Somehow everything is coming together. Their claim to fame is surfacing near reefs and bewitching sailors with their beautiful voices. Anderson's fairy tale The Little Mermaid is a famous example of this type of mermaid. Indeed, it caused this image to enter common knowledge. Holy shit, I mentioned Little Mermaid the first time. Yeah, that's what comes to mind when I think of mermaids too, a typical mermaid, right? But the mermaid that appears in ancient Japanese folklore is quite different. This mermaid has only the head of a human, with the rest of its body being a fish. It appears it was seen more as an evil spirit or yokai in nature. The legend that eating its flesh will grant immortality also implies that it was seen as more fish than human. Sure, that makes sense. People would definitely think twice about eating something that looked human, right? This isn't to say there are differences in Eastern and Western interpretations of mermaids, mind you. One would rather assume that there are several different types of creature that can be encompassed by the term mermaid. Don't let Disney doesn't own Little Mermaid. They own their version of it, obviously. They don't own the concept. After all, there were also reports of more humanoid or demi-human mermaids being sighted in Japan in later years. Different types of mermaids, huh? I thought that was a naga. Personally, I think lumping the two under the same appellation is a mistake. After all, they're two different creatures that just happen to share the same trait of being half fish, half human. It leads to misunderstanding when conflicted stories get passed down and the whole concept gets treated as a cult monarchy. I think I see what you mean. Listening to you talk about them, it sounds like you believe mermaids really exist, Avi. But of course I do. After all, I didn't come to research mermaids. I came to look for mermaids. Bum, bum, bum. This is all very compelling. Isn't it? I think this is the first time someone's agreed with me on the matter. Bum, bum, bum. And that brings me to my next question. You wouldn't happen to have any local info on mermaids, would you? Oh, Kamashima's mostly known for its turtle, I suppose. Unfortunately, I've never heard of any folklore about mermaids here. I see, that would align with the answers we received to our inquiries thus far. And it would seem more investigation has branded us as certified weirdos. Most everyone now turns us a blind eye as well as a deaf ear. Well, it's probably not just because of that. I mean, isn't there supposed to be a huge occult craze going on in Japan right now? I assumed everyone would be jumping at the chance to discuss cryptids. Pretty sure that's just a small group of enthusiasts getting worked up, a very vocal minority, yeah? If you're that interested in the occult, what brought you all the way to Kamishima? Do you have a reason to believe mermaids could be found here? An excellent question, I do indeed. More precisely, I had a reason to believe they could be found around Taishima, an island that no longer exists. Taishima. Azumi's face. Indeed, I obtained this information through personal research, so I imagine it's not common knowledge. But some say there were 3 mermaids, Sobai, Nagame, and Hayase, living in the seas around Taishima 400 or so years ago. 3 of them? Do you even know their names? We didn't even know Taishima existed until today. It seems the deliberate decision was made not to leave any records of Taishima's existence. Which would obviously lead one to believe something is being concealed. On that note, did you know the records that remain— what the fuck? I'm making words up. If I could have one genie wish, it would be to read out loud without problem. Did you know that the records remain of several other sightings of mermaids on Issei Bay? What, really? That's right. Legends about mermaids exist through Japan, and this region is no exception. In particular, there are reports of mermaids having been discovered in Sioux City and Issei City, both of which border Issei Bay. Whoa, I had no idea. I jotted down some notes on these legends, so please take a look if you're interested. Oh, here we go. Mermaid lore. According to the Koken Chomonju, a collection of notable tales in Old and New, an anthology of spoken stories compiled in the 13th century, 3 mermaids were discovered caught in a fisherman's net in Betsuo in Issei province. There are a total of 6 mermaid sightings mentioned in the Kagenki, the ancient annals of Horyuji Temple, covering the later half of the Kamakura period to the Nanbokucho period. Ay, ay, ay. One of these entries described a mermaid sighting in Futami Issei province. I like that, just modern day something. In the 2nd year of the Enbon period, the mermaid was subsequently named Enmeiju, a name composed of characters affiliated with long life. Although the exact time period is unclear, legends tell of a girl named Osato from Kusawa in Ano town of Age district. This is too much! Who became immortal after eating the flesh of a mermaid and went on to become Bikuni, a nun who lived for 800 years. While this information is not recorded in any literature, the 3 mermaids of Taishima, according to Avi's research, 3 mermaids Sobai, Nagame, and Hayase reportedly lived in Taishima, an island said to have sunk about 400 years ago. Yeah, that's too much. Thanks, this is all very interesting. Mermaids. So which type of mermaid are you looking for, Avi? Well, it seems a lot of the mermaid sightings around Issei Bay were fish mermaids. Fish mermaids? But the mermaids sighted around Taishima were apparently the human mermaid sort. So it stands to reason that any mermaids around here would be human mermaids as well. By human mermaids, you mean the sort that are closer to humans than fish, right? Indeed. The ones closer to fish, meanwhile, are known as fish mermaids, or that's what I call them anyway. I see. I don't know whether that makes it easier to understand or more complicated. In that case, mermaids whose flesh would make you immortal if you eat it would have to be the fish mermaid then, right? Another fine question. It is indeed difficult to imagine people eating the flesh of a human mermaid. What would a human mermaid taste like, do y'all think? But I personally believe that human mermaids also have the power to bestow immortality on people. Oh, I wonder. How about another refresher on myth and legend? Tuna or sashimi? Alright, what about the fish mermaid? What do you think that would taste like? Are either of you familiar with a place called Ryugu? Ryugu? Is it related to the Ryugu Palace that appears in the tale of Oroshimo Taro? Whoa! Just so! It could well be considered the inspiration for the undersea palace that in that familiar fairy tale. So we're going to Suino Sato, apparently. Wow, I was right. Alright, everybug. Long, long ago, a youth by the name of Urashimataro lived in a village by the sea. One day, upon rescuing a sea turtle that was being bullied on the beach, Taro was amazed when the turtle thanked him by inviting him to Ryugu Palace, the legendary undersea palace of the Dragon King, as a token of gratitude for his kindness. Ryugu Palace is a wondrous place with a beauty unlike anything found in the surface world. The princess of Ryugu Palace, Otohime, received him with great hospitality. Somehow didn't know that fucking word for a second. Taro spent his days treated to elegant dances performed by sea breams and flounders, and satisfied by extravagant feasts, spending his days as if in a dream. After spending some time enjoying his luxurious lifestyle, Taro began to miss his village. He asked Otohime for permission to return home, and although sad to see him go, the princess granted his request. As a parting gift, she handed him a mysterious box. A box, huh? A tamatebako, but warned him never to open it. So like Pandora's box, maybe? Here, have this box. Don't look inside, though. Bitch, just keep it then. Thinking this strange, but agreeing to Otohime's request nonetheless, Taro accepted the tamatebako and set out back towards his village on Turtleback. Upon reaching his village, Taro realized everything was different. The house he had lived in was gone, and there was no sign of his parents or anyone he had known. What he had believed to be just a short sojourn into, whoa, holy shit, words escape me. Ryugu Palace had in fact been several hundred years on the surface. That's crazy. And the village and people he had once known were no more. Overcome with despair, Taro turned to the tamatebako he had been gifted in a final grasp at hope. As he opened the box, a thick white smoke engulfed him, and in that instant the hundreds of years that had passed caught up with him, turning him into an old man. He lived? The Ryu, dragon, surely refers to the god of the sea. It is not uncommon for deities associated with water to be serpentine in nature. This would then make Ryugu the palace where the god of the sea resides, the palace of the Dragon King. Huh, I had no idea Ryugu Palace was based on something else. Ryugu is known for being home to the priestesses who attend the god of the sea. These women are collectively referred to as Otohime. Oh yeah, Princess Otohime appeared in the tale of the Urashimataro, didn't she? Yeah, but she was described as the ruler of Ryugu Palace in the fairy tale, so she was actually a priestess? A slight embellishment to make for a more interesting story, I assume, hardly uncommon. I don't know if, like, opening the box kind of seems bittersweet. It seems less scary. I don't know if it's supposed to be scary. But it's like, obviously, if he returns back to the surface and, like, you know, every bug he's known is dead or something, long gone, then it's just like, shit, I'd probably open the box too. I'll join them soon enough, I guess. A slight embellishment to make for a more interesting story, I assume. Hardly uncommon. There's also another interesting theory about Otohime and Ryugu. Oh! It is said that they were half fish, half human women in appearance. In other words, they were mermaids. Oh! But what's that I hear you say? That's all well and good, but where is this Ryugu Palace anyway? Or place, not palace there. You want to know? You're dying to know, aren't you? Very well then, take it away, Cersei. Right, as a matter of fact, Ryugu is said to be the exact same place as the Eternal World I mentioned earlier. Whoa, really? In other words, the sea around Issei, which is said to consist of waves from the Eternal World, is in fact the location of Ryugu. And Ryugu is home to the Otohime mermaids, right? That's right. What's more, as priestesses who lived in a land said to be an eternal paradise, it wouldn't be that odd if they had some sort of power to grant immortality to humans. Even at the tale of Urashimataro, Princess Otohime displayed, suddenly this is like, this might be making the one lady a little bit more suspicious here, Somikawa. What if that box she had is related to this? Princess Otohime displayed an ability to influence the physical age of other people using the tamatebako. Oh! If the story has its basis in the ability of mermaids to influence human lifespans, that power of hers makes a lot more sense, don't you think? I see, so that's why you think human mermaids are able to grant immortality without eating their flesh. Oh, you see, intriguing, is it not? Y'all, when did JoJo's Bizarre Adventure come out? But how would you even get to Ryugu? What creature was responsible for bringing Urashima Taro to Ryugu in the eponymous tale? A turtle! That's right, a turtle, or Kame! Yes, and what is the name of the island we're currently standing upon? Oh, Kamishima! And here you have the reason for our visit. So you believe there might be some clue as to how to get to Ryugu hidden on Kamishima? Could Kamishima really have some sort of link to Ryugu? It'd be very interesting, wouldn't it? That's too much. By the way, Yuza. Yes? You said your name was Yuza Minakuchi, correct? Yes, that's right. Are you familiar with an individual by the name of Mare Minakuchi? Huh? Mare Minakuchi was my mom. She passed away in an accident 5 years ago. I apologize for the indiscretion. My condolences. It was originally serialized in... What is this? Shueisha's Shonen Manga Magazine Weekly Shonen Jump from 1987. Oh, JoJo. There's a... So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure could theoretically exist by this point. His poses are very JoJo-like. At least the one where he points. I guess it's not that dramatic, but it could be. 5 years ago, You wouldn't happen to have inherited anything from your mother, would you? No, but what do you mean? Why do you know about my mom? Could she have had some sort of connection to mermaids? Ah, well, this is more related to my personal research, so I can't say for sure. Please tell me! I'm also looking for mermaids. If you know anything, I have to know. Well, now you've certainly grown lively all of a sudden. Let's calm down a bit, Regrettably, the only lead I have is a rumor that suggests some connection between mermaids and Mare Minakuchi. A rumor? From where? Oh, you want to know? Well, I suppose you would, wouldn't you? Very well, I'll tell you. I heard it from a descendant of the islanders who used to call Taishima home. What? So someone survived the disaster that sunk Taishima and their descendants are still around today? Long story short, yes, isn't it fascinating? This particular individual was also the one who told me about the 3 mermaids who were said to have lived on Taishima. I see. By the by, if you're also seeking mermaids, you must have had... It's a lot. My dumbass was about to say that it's a lot of reading. Yeah, no shit, I'm playing a visual novel. If you're also seeking mermaids, you must have some information of your own, yes? Surely this one-sided exchange of knowledge wounds your good conscience? Allow me to remedy that by accepting any information you have. Yuza. Yeah, this is our best lead yet. Let's share what information we can. You see, blah blah blah. Oh, so you were saved by a mermaid during the disaster 5 years ago. And you believe the mermaid in question might have been your mother? Yeah, I know it sounds pretty far-fetched. I know some of it probably comes from me wanting her to still be alive. Oh no, on the contrary, I find it very interesting indeed. Bella, your ear is backwards! She's cleaning herself, and her ear was folded over. Why, you ask? Why? There's a rumor about one of the 3 mermaids who used to live around Taishima. They say she took on human form several decades ago and has lived among humans ever since. What? No way! So now is it possible that his mom actually is a mermaid? That'd be very interesting. Brr! I'm a little cold. Somehow I'm sweaty and cold. Not in a sick way, I hope. That would fit perfectly with our theory. Color me surprised as well. This is my surprised face, by the way. I can't see it, so I don't know. But it would be very interesting if that was the case. Sorry, Avi. I think I'm at my limit. Oh my, that bad, is it? Is something wrong? My apologies. As much as I wish we could talk more, it would appear we're out of time. I'm afraid we must bid you goodbye for now. Yeah, now that you mention it, if you're looking to make the last ferry, you'll probably want to be heading back soon. Oh, wait, this is the most promising lead we've found. If you could stay a bit longer. Believe me, I'd love to continue our chat too, but the little lady's feeling a bit under the weather ever since arriving here, you see. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You're not going to get another nosebleed? If you're feeling that bad, maybe you should stay for the night after all. Thank you. I'm just about holding the nosebleed in. But I really should get off the island as soon as possible. Ever since arriving here, I've had this feeling that some terrible calamity is approaching. Maybe we should leave too. A calamity? You can't mean... Oh, I forgot to mention young Cersei here is a bit sensitive to things in that sphere, if you catch my drift. Oh, okay, but... As reluctant as I am to part ways, we must go. Many thanks for the information you shared, and never fear, we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow. Yuza, will the island be here tomorrow? I'm sorry, excuse me. Abby! You rang? Yeah, because Paranormasight 1, the first game, took place in the span of one night, right? If you happen to find any more leads on mermaids today, could you let me know as soon as possible, please? Oh, I didn't expect you to be all that interested. He just said he was also looking for mermaids. What do you mean? Very well, if I hear anything else, I'll be sure to let you know. If you could give me your contact information, perhaps? Thank you. Here's my cell phone number that we totally have. When was the first cell phone invented? One of those brick phones or whatever. Man, that sure was a stroke of good luck. Oh yeah, you're right, it was a whole day. I think about it, not one night. I never thought they'd have so much info for us. We managed to learn a lot, but it seems like getting any more info from them today will be a bit tough. I really need that information by tomorrow now, though. Can we go talk to my grandma now? Is she awake? Because that was a lot. Oh wait, no, I think we were gonna meet her somewhere. Alright, bye, Gran. The 80s! We should have cell phones then, right? We found the foreigners. Apparently that's not a conversation to talk about. Pew, pew, pew. Looks like the sun's starting to set. Why don't we go over what we learned so far? Yeah, good idea. First, we learned that my mom was considered cursed by some of the islanders. Why are we reviewing this with each other? Yeah, they said she was descended from the person who originally called forth the curse of the raging waves, or something like that. From the person who originally called it forth? I thought the curse started by the deceased islanders, not the individual. I'm so confused. And because he thinks the curse is about to break out again, Mr. Wakamura is currently trying to find a way to stop it. Not everyone on the island believes in it, though. Kikuko and Shotaro don't seem to believe in it at all, yeah. We also managed to speak with those two foreigners who were looking into poor mermaids. They sure were full of surprises. And there's also that rumor about mermaids living near Taishima, a nearby island that was destroyed, that one of them assumed human form. I never thought we'd find something to support the idea that my mom might have been a mermaid. Whatever else we may have learned from this. The mermaid that I encountered 5 years ago may very well have been one of those three living near Taishima. We also got some hints about where those mermaids might have come from. Yeah, there's a good chance they originally came from the otherworldly place called Ryugu. And they're in a place like that, or if they're in a place like that, I don't see how we could ever get to them, though. What that girl said about a calamity approaching is bothering me a bit, too. There's no way she would know about the curse of the raging waves, right? Do you think that means the curse is real after all? Oh! Kasumi, I just realized something. Yeah? If the curse of the raging waves is in danger of breaking out again, then wouldn't that mean its curse bearer is still around today? Oh, damn, you're right. But your mom is, well, not with us anymore. Mr. Wakamura seems to think I wasn't the direct cause of the curse reappearing, too. Yeah, he'd probably be coming down on you even harder if he thought you were. So the person responsible would be someone who wasn't here 5 years ago, but is here now. Well, assuming the curse is real, anyway. Yeah. Still, I really do wonder if my mom has some sort of link with mermaids. I hope whatever Gran has to tell us sheds some light on things. You mean what she's planning to tell us at the bay tonight, yeah? Hmm? What's wrong? There's a bunch of noise coming from Chuo Street. I think I heard screaming. Uh-oh! Let's go! Game's missing all the fun. Ah! Uh-oh, Shotaro, what's going on? He's brain blasting! What? Why? What just happened? Uh-oh. Shit's picking up. Oh, his face. Oh, what happened? What's wrong? Where's Sato? Mikasa, what's going on? I don't... We were just... But then Sato just... Uh-oh. He was like, look over there. What? Ah! Oh, she's dead! Oh, she got cut! Oh, Sato's dead. Fucking rip. Sato, there's blood everywhere. What happened? She's not moving. Don't tell me she's dead. Sato just suddenly... We were just... But then she got cut down. Does that mean one of these guys has the slashy slash curse? Slashy slash. Whatever it was. We gotta get her to the clinic. Wait, what's happening? She's reverting to bones. She gets cut and... That'd be such a weird part. Her wound is... She's fine. What the hell? She's immortal. She's a mermaid. She's an immortal. The wound is gone. Sato. Yeah, she's fine. Sato, are you okay? Sato. She's that's not. She's an Ada. What the fuck? That was weird. She's Bakuni. Oh, Sato. Oh. Interesting. Just in case you didn't know. Wait, I didn't finish that chapter because I didn't get my points from Underwater Gathering. Let me see specifically what that one was talking about, because I don't think I actually read the Issei... Was it the one for Issei Bay? It was Issei something that mentioned Osato. Nope. Oh, this one? Well, we read this one. Did I read an Osato? Oh, here we go. Although the exact time period is unclear, legends tell of a girl named Osato from Kusawa in the Ano town of Age district. I completely ignored it because that was a lot of big words. Who became immortal after eating the flesh of a mermaid. Ooh. Why would Sato be his mom? That's not what... The idea is that fucking his mom is a mermaid. Sato would be the immortal from eating... Yeah, that's crazy. But then went on to become Yao Bakuni. That's a crazy one. Whee! Alright, so part of the... Part of the tips said to get a big haul and then just go for a bunch of small things. Can I go down here? Oh. I wanted to just swim down there. Okay, apparently I can't do that. Apparently you can't go down the hole. It'll suck you in for some reason. Also, starfish will, indicate there's not a lot nearby. Come on. Yeah, that hole, it was made for me. Come on, can you fucking go back to the boat? God damn. Maybe I wasn't in the right direction. Maybe just going to the top doesn't count. That's not nearly enough points. Oh. Doo-doo. Oh, I'm ranked 10. I like the chapter ended on like this, like a dramatic turn, like shit's finally getting intense, and then I'm just like, ooh, time to go fishing. Oops! Damn it! I underestimated my own strength. Uh-oh. Return! I wonder if for me to get that 2000. Wait, what was it? Oh shit, I don't remember the tip for getting, oh shit. Like the bonus points. Oh, I think it's if you get so many of like the same thing. There we go. Boop. Boop. Oh, it was 15? Well, Dan, I'm doing a bad job. Woo! Ramenko up! That was still a lot of points, I suppose. Ugh! Getting 2,000 points feels impossible. Oh. Damn it. I wish I could turn faster. Oops. Wow, so many. Will I make it? Well, my bar's going down very slowly. I think I'll make it. Hi, Hyperion! Damn it! Alright, if I just keep going for those, I think I'll be set. We'll go for gathering for this one. So it seems like those are in deeper water. This way. What? That's just a fucking snail. That's not what I want. Damn it. I don't think I'm gonna get. Oh, I swam past it. Hold up. Return! Only need 10. I think I need like maybe 5? 6? Damn it! Ugh. Hold up. Back in. Bloop. Alright, one of these days I'll get diver rank 5,000. I'll be the fucking... I'm a diver of the sea. That didn't make a lot of sense. No! My goal! I'm not gonna make it. You know what? Fuck you. Urchin. Yeah, where am I? Okay. I didn't want that anyway. Oh, I'm right below the boat. I fucking strand myself. I get caught underneath the boat and I can't move. Bugs, we're almost done. The bloop. Okay, well, fuck off. I didn't want that anyway. One of these days, I'm gonna be a master ama diver. Watch out. Sea life, here I come. What the fuck? Oh! A sticker! Who put that here? Crazy! Come on. I can't die now. I've got the sticker. Oh, damn it. That's a booby. Yeah, we got a booby, bravo. Let's go. What is this? I've found 5 mockingbirds. I can now access mockingbird relationships. What? Wait, hold on. From the story chart? Yo, we found some tits and some boobies. That's pretty sick. Pretty crazy, if I do say so myself. Ugh. Hold on! Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so far. Jabber, I can't become buggy yet. My sleeves are off. Too bad. Ah! Alright, gathering maxed. I can wait. Alright, 3 hits now. We got this. Whoa! Ugh! I'm being pulled back. I've reached the edge of the ocean. I can go no further. Yo, lobsters! Whoa! Damn, that's a big one. I didn't even know I could get that. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay. With that lobster, maybe we got 2K. Or, yeah, 2K. Can you go back? Jesus Christ. Damn. No! I was so close! Damn it. Maybe lobsters are in the same place. Whee! Maybe. I can't quite recall. I think it was right above here. Come on. That's not a lobster. I got excited thinking that was a lobster too. I'm not making it. Hold on. Damn, I was far away. Fucking. Need to start replacing this with the Sonic drowning. Bonus! I don't know if the searching, like, maybe if I swim out farther, like, I get more, maybe there's more lobsters out farther or something like that. I don't know. Let's see what I can find the further I go out. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. No, cancel! Cancel, cancel! It's just out here, a corpse. I got shit with that. Damn. What's your opinion of the 1997 film Titanic? So I've only tried to watch that movie once. I'm not a fan of it, but it's because it's sad to me. And whenever the water started filling, you know, damn it. Whenever the water started filling the ship, it made me too sad and I stopped watching. Also, like, sad and, like, scared. Like, I can't deal with, like, the idea of drowning. It's scary to me. Oh, there's something mysterious. Damn it, I want it. I'm very attached to that movie because I went through a very similar circumstance as the character of Rose in that movie. In what part? You had a loved one drown and freeze and drown at sea, or like you got drawn naked? Had a very steamy sex in the back of a car? Oh, where's the question mark at? Now I'm swimming around because I want to find— there it is. Oh, another bird! Woo! Oh, this is one of those— I forget what those are called. Hold on, I'll read your story in a little bit. Ugh. They're keeping me away from my dreams of dying at sea. My mom said that the scene of the mother telling her kids a bedtime story, she walked out of the theater because it was too sad. Aww. I don't know what these are called. These birds are freaky though. No, not that one. A fast line frigid. I wonder if there's more stickers underwater. Let's go this way. There's so much stuff over here. Oh. Damn, fucking critical hit that one. What? Ah. Okay, I'm fine. That's the first time I got my foot stuck. Lobster! Sheesh! No! Damn it, I don't think that's enough. Right, was I making an offer? No, I don't know how to draw. Oh, damn it, so close. Damn, that was a lot. Yeah, if only we didn't get stuck. Okay, fuck you. I didn't want that anyway. Oh. I want... a broccoli chicken Alfredo. That sounds so good. No, I'm not done. Ugh. What is Paranormasight? It's a horror visual... No, not horror. It's like a thriller visual novel, supernatural. We had a really funky experience just before I went diving, and for some reason I'm stuck diving trying to get 2K points before I go back to the story. Lobster? I thought I could get it at one hit and I didn't, and then I just abandoned it apparently. Where's the lobsters? There's nothing here. No, I'm not ready. Oh, damn it, I swam too far. Those taking 2 hits aren't worth it. It was too late. I thought it would take 1 hit. And I swam away. I wasn't gonna go back. I wish I could increase my gathering stat at this point. It's not enough. Ugh. This would probably be so much better on PC too. Maybe I can move my camera further or faster. Damn, where am I? I'm in the fucking ocean depths. Look at all this shit. I guess this would be the place to go if I just wanted to collect sea urchins. Hold on, I'm not done. I should probably go back up. Oh my god, getting caught in the fucking rock. Ah! I made it! Alright, I'm not gonna get 2,000 points. Alright, let's get back. Oops. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, my bird. So why is the tit the photo? Oh, whoever this is really loves the tit. I guess anger, they don't like them. These two are good friends. Damn. Only one bug loves the tit. A lot of characters like this one. Damn. If they like each other, does that mean that they're in a relationship? Wait, what is this one? Blue? Oh, what could be going on between these two mysterious birds? That music's funny. Several hours later. Sorry to keep you waiting, Yuza. That was fucked up. What happened earlier? It's nearly time to meet up with Tsuyu, yeah? Let's head that way. Right. So who had the curse of the slasher? The curse of the hash-slinging slasher. Have I heard of Sunken Land? No, I have not. The whole island was in an uproar after that. We didn't even get to ask Sato what happened. Yeah, apparently she shut herself up in her room at the Wakamura's and hasn't come out since. What the hell was that, though? How did she even get hurt like that in the first place? Some of the islanders were kicking up a real fuss saying that Sato isn't human, that she's something evil that should be chased off the island. But everyone settled down after Mr. Wakamura stepped in and promised to handle it. Everyone on the island's probably heard about it by now, though. It'll be all anyone can talk about for a while yet. Did you go back home afterwards, Yuza? No, I stayed out to do some digging. Gran wasn't at home anyway. I thought she was napping. Where'd she go? She hasn't recovered enough to be able to move around that much, though, so I'm pretty worried. Yeah. Thinking about what pizza right now. Pizza sounds so good. You think our promise to meet with her in the bay is still on? Let's go and see. I don't think I'll have time to get pizza today, unfortunately. Sad. Hey, Gran, she's alive. Oh, good, she's here. Gran, is your leg okay? Well, now I'm worried. Gran, it's me. Once the camera starts panning, like turning slightly, it gets worrisome. Why was it like that? What's my favorite turn-based tactical strategy RPG? Fucking none of them. Pokemon Conquest, I guess. I hate strategy games. Oh, you two came after all. The waves were so loud I couldn't hear you for a second. What if she is the hash-slinging slasher? What are you doing over here, Gran? This is where it's hidden. Hidden? What is? Her box! What Mare, your mother, left us. My mom? Yes, so Yuza. Have you heard of an island called Taishima? Taishima? I did play... Uh-oh. Oh! She got hash-slinging slashed. Oh, huh? Gran? Wait, this looks different though. Weren't they all diagonal from the top down? Gran! Tsuyu, what's wrong? She's hurt bad. We have to stop the bleeding. Kikuo came out of nowhere. What are you two doing over there? Kikuo, this isn't what she suddenly... Is that Tsuyu? No, you couldn't have. What if Sato did it to herself? What if... What if it's Kikuo? What if Kikuo did it? Have I finished those errands? What the fuck are you talking about? Wild Hog, I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait! Shit, she's totally got the wrong idea. It's too late. Gran, she's got no pulse. The wood's too deep. It almost cut her clean in half. She never stood a chance. I'll go get someone. You stay here with Tsuyu, Yuza. What in the hell? Toxic just sounds like a bot at this point. I don't know what's going on. No, it's alright. I'll come with you. Not Kikuo. Kikuo? Do you mean Kikyo? Baku? Hey, that's Kikuko. Help! Someone get the clinic doctor! Ah! Oh my god! This is old lady Nakamura! What the hell is happening? Oh, you're screaming from down there too. Come on, let's go. Everybody's getting fucking murked. Chie! No! No way. Even Chie? Someone help! 2 people collapsed over there! What's happening? Help me! I don't want to die! This is the, oh, events are repeating! Just like with Taishima! Some bug's going around murking all the islanders, and then the fucking wave's gonna come and knock out fucking Kamishima. Uh-oh. There are too many victims. We aren't going to have enough people to help at this rate. Help who? Everybody needs help at this point. There are more over there too. We're gonna see Tsukasa's dead and fucking... Oh, never mind. I guess it's not Kikuko. Like, who is this? Oh, it's Shotaro. He's still alive. Shotaro did it. What the hell is happening? Is that Kikuko? It got her too? Just start accusing any bug I see. Someone tell me what's going on. What's with these gashes appearing out of nowhere? This tells me this is a bad ending, y'all. We fucked up. We didn't get 2,000 points in our diving session. Damn it. We're not gonna make it. There's no way this is normal. Is it a virus? There's a virus? What kind of virus would cause a fucking... Oh, the slash goes all the way through them. I was like, they can live, right? That's what he meant by clearing too. Do you remember when SpongeBob had the job of staying at the register while Squidward tried to take the day off? Oh! Bug, okay. I know random SpongeBob quotes. I don't watch the show. I don't know shit about it. Oh, is there really a curse? This is what... was it a virus? My dumbass. This is what sickle cell anemia does. This music's so sad. Those affected by the phenomenon died instantly. The strange calamity that had suddenly descended on Kamishima plunged the island into a panic. With no knowledge of the curse or cause or reason, there was nothing that could be done to prevent it, and a massacre continued unabated for a time. The survivors were seized with fear, some ran to escape, some simply broke down, some flew into a wild rage. A frenzied chaos swept over the island. A short while later... Oh, Tsukasa. What if it was Tsukasa? What if Tsukasa did it? What if... So the reason she cried... What if the reason she cried was because she was shot down by Shotaro? Shotaro was like, I actually really like Sato, sorry. So in her obsession, frustration and whatnot, she tried to kill Sato. And then, uh-oh, it didn't work. And then she's just still pissed off and mad about it. So she started killing the whole island. Just started making up these stories. We'll see. That's why Shotaro was still alive, because she still had a crush on him, right? At least we were able to meet up with Tsukasa. Oh, what the hell's going on? The whole island's in an uproar. Everyone's so panicked we couldn't find anyone to talk, who could talk straight. Who could blame them? No one knows who'll be affected next. Affected, it's just, it's not even a curse, it's just like some weird virus that slices you in two, I guess. It's probably best to hide here until things settle down. You okay, Tsukasa? No, I have no idea whether my mom's safe or not. And I wasn't able to find Sato either. I'm so worried about her. Old man Wakamura said he'd handle things, so I hope she managed to make it home in time. Hey, do you think Sato's wound ended up wound healed? What the fuck? Do you think Sato's wound healing up like that has anything to do with what just happened? You've held off prying into Sato's past up until now, but maybe that won't fly anymore. Come to think of it, didn't this whole curse of the Raging Waves mess start when Sato came to Kamishima? Don't say that! Uh-oh. This isn't Sato's fault, she's just a normal girl. I won't let anyone say anything bad about her, not even you, Azami. Sorry, Sakasa, I didn't mean anything by it. I wasn't thinking straight. I mean, I never thought something like this was really possible either. Huh? Something like what? Do you have an idea, some idea what could have caused this? Well, a little while ago when we were at Old Man Wakamura's place, some guy phoned and threatened to kill all the women on Kamishima with a curse. Oh, I guess it was all the girlies that were dying, huh? Another curse? Who was it? What did they want? I don't really know. He said something about no mercy, just punishment for anyone who defies him. It was really creepy. What the hell? All those people had to die just because some guy didn't get what he wanted? He was shot down and he said, I hate women. Great. Just what we need, a fucking incel with a curse. I guess she doesn't count as a girl. Ooh, she might be too tomboyish. Maybe she... I don't know. Maybe she really is in lesbians and he doesn't count that. Old Man Wakamura said he'd do something to stop the Raging Waves curse, but things just got worse instead. Asami, calm down. It's no use getting mad at me. You're right. Sorry, Tsukasa. I guess I got a bit heated. Yuza seems surprisingly calm, but maybe it's because all this shit is going on that he can't really mourn for his gran, I suppose. Even so, that means those gashes were deliberately caused by someone using a curse, right? I have a feeling we have to go back to that location in another timeline. Maybe, we'll see. I don't know if I directly influenced the timeline like I did in the last game. That means those gashes were deliberately caused by someone using a curse, right? So they're the ones responsible for all this. Right. Even if the massacre was caused by something supernatural, someone made it happen. About that, something's been bugging me about this whole thing. Huh? What do you mean? It didn't seem like the victims were being targeted at random somehow. Well, if it was all women, that's not random, right? It's not random. They were all women for a start, so I was trying to think of some common point that could tie them together. That's our Tsukasa, sharp as ever. So what were you thinking? At first I was thinking it was all old people. Old ladies. Could they have been targeted because they were Ama divers? Ooh, maybe. Wait, Yuza's not an Ama diver. He got denied that, so hopefully he'll be fine. Now that you mention it, weren't all the victims we saw on the way here Ama divers? I guess most of the women on Kamishima have at least some Ama diving experience. But they went after Sato first, right? That wouldn't fit. Oh, you're right. Sato isn't an Ama diver. Not even... Oh, wait, not Sato. Yeah, you're right, huh? It was a scheme. Sato is the curse bearer? No, I don't know if she'd do that to herself in that case. I was pretty worried Yuza and I might be targeted as well. What if she is and she did that to avoid suspicion? These theories don't sound like they hold any water. Yeah, they're usually women. It was, I was pretty worried Yuza and I might be targeted as well, but I guess we can breathe a bit easier now. We still don't know what the conditions are, though. None of us are out of the woods yet. Wait, the victims were only women? Could the killer have been using this to find their targets? But that would mean the culprit is... What's up, Yuza? You figure something out? Nope. I guess not. What the fuck? Did I figure something out? No, I fucking guess not. Y'all enjoy that? Who did this? What? Use your head? I like you still talking. Hey, who put that there? Who put that on the floor? Oh, it's the storyteller time. Well done in your efforts thus far. I regret to say that it seems the mysterious attack that befell Kamishima has resulted in Yuzo Minakuchi quite literally losing his head. There's nothing more we can do here, so let us bring this chapter to a close. That's a really weird one. Because that's not how the curse has been killing everybug so far. I mean, I guess it was the curse that got me, but like, it's just really strange. For now, we will return to the story chart, where you may proceed with a different route. I wish you the best of luck on your journey. Does that mean I unlocked that one recollection? Because, like... everything else is done. Okay, there we go. Whoa. That's too much for me. Maybe the curse triggers when you know who the killer is. I don't know about that. Let's see. The victims were only women. Could the killer have been using this to find their targets? Being a woman? I wish I knew what Yuza was thinking. Is there a guy here who knows women? Yuza transfem confirmed. I don't know about that. That might have been an exception to avoid spilling the beans. Yuza, your head, it's on the floor. Alright, let's go Sato's route. Do you think it's relevant for me to get 2,000 points so I can get whatever the special present is? Wait, what if she gives me a... No, she already gave me a mirror. So much for that. Wasn't the mirror supposed to save me from curses? It wasn't in my pocket. What if the mirror was the target all along? Kikuo was in on it, though she embarrassed. She was no longer necessary. Oh, Mr. Wakamura, Jesus, good morning. Oh, Sato, you're back. Where have you been? Oh, I've been helping out at Tsuyu's place. And that thing you've got there, did Tsuyu give you that thing? Oh, here's the mirror. Oh, this hand mirror? I just ran into Kikuo down the road. She gave it to me. He says, fine, no matter. You got a moment? I got something important to discuss. Oh, alright. Sato, it's been, what, about 3 months since you arrived? Yes, that sounds about right. You've gotten used to life or here by now, I expect. I don't suppose you remember anything yet. No, nothing yet. Still unsure who you are, then. Ooh, mysterious. Let's think back a bit, about 3 months ago, the night of the earthquake. Washed up naked on the shore. I happened to pass by the bay, where I found you washed up on the shore. Right, I still can't remember how that came to be. Scared me good, I'll tell you that. I grabbed a blanket and carried you back here right away. But even after you woke up, you didn't remember anything but your name. So whenever she said her name, she said it like, oh, Sato. So they were like, oh yeah, her name's just Sato. She said her whole name, actually. You didn't have any belongings either. It was like you had run from somewhere with nothing at all, not even clothes. I'm so sorry you had to find me like that. Not to mention that you didn't seem to know a thing about everyday life. Maybe you grew up way out in the hills or were overly sheltered. But you couldn't even put clothes on properly. You didn't know how to turn on the lights on. It was as if you didn't know the first damn thing. Yes, but since then I've watched loads of TV. I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed at how fast I managed to pick everything up. Either way, I figured you were a special case. Wow, okay. That there had to be some special circumstances. So I decided to say you were a relative of mine and keep you here until you remembered something. Yet you still haven't remembered a thing. That's right. I'm sorry for all the trouble. I was really hoping you'd remembered something by now. But I'm running out of time. We need to move on. Running out of time? Sorry, Sato. There's something I need you to do. Die for me. Me? But I can hardly do anything right. Yes, you. Let's stop dancing around it. I had a reason for taking you in. To put it plainly, Sato. You aren't human, are you? Huh? What? Where did that come from? What's that supposed to mean? Whether you truly can't remember or you're just plain dumb, enough is enough. I haven't told a soul on the island, and not even Shotaro. Told them what? That night when I found you washed up in the bay, you were already dead. Oh my Wamo. What? I've seen my share of drowned bodies before. You had no pulse, you weren't breathing. You were without a doubt nothing but a corpse. Nothing could have saved you. I figured that was that. Turned around and called the police. But then right before my eyes, your body mended itself and you started breathing again. The rest is as I told you before. When I said you scared me good, that was because you suddenly came back to life. I only took you in because I realized there was no way you could be a regular human. I don't know what to say. Are you saying I could come back to life if I die? Do you really not know what you are? Maybe it's like in that movie. The one with the zombies? Maybe I'm one of those. She's taking that very lightly. Maybe I'm a zombie. I don't know. You don't look rotten enough to be a zombie to me, but honestly, you can call it whatever you like. I'm a zombone. I did wonder why you took me in and treated me so well. I guess if you knew I died and came back, then the reason you were being so kind was... Well, yes. Bugs, if you found a naked girl washed up shore, dead, and she came back to life, would you just keep her at home? And do nothing else, I guess? I wanted to know your secret. If I could figure out how you came back, it'd be worth a fortune. Right, makes sense. Probably. Doesn't mean I wanted to be rough with you. Thanks, I guess. The plan was to let you settle in, and once you remembered, we'd talk. Oh, that was very gentlemanly of you. Thank you. Well, I did wonder whether that was a one-off thing or something you could do again and again. I even thought about taking a blade to you to test it. But if it really was a one-off thing, that would have been too risky, so I decided to wait and see. Right. Maybe not quite as gentlemanly as I thought. Thought I cut you up a little bit. Anyway, things have changed now. There's no time to be kind anymore. I'm out of options. This is an emergency. But I don't want this to get ugly. First, I want you to hear me out, okay? She's gonna tell her. He's gonna tell her to go krill herself. Or something. Alright. She was the curse bearer. She did it. Ever since I was a youngin', I had support from a certain benefactor. Getting this far into one lifetime, all my money, connections, and success, it was all thanks to his backing and advice. Uh-huh. Why bring this up now? Be quiet and listen. Damn, shut your mouth, woman, he said. Those who owe him call him Unkakudono, this again. A title given to those elevated above the clouds. That's how highly we regard him, this fucking old man. Elevated above the clouds? Sounds pretty important. Sure is. He's from an old noble family, a real big shot, with land and businesses all across the prefecture. Anyway, I met with him yesterday, and ended up telling him about you. About me? I figured nobody would believe me even if I told them about a girl who could resurrect herself from the dead. The dead. Sorry, I had to adjust my mic. I just mentioned it in passing, expecting him to laugh it off and move on. But to my surprise, Unkakudono was real interested, asking all kinds of things. I don't like where this is going. I haven't even said anything bad yet. Maybe, but it sounds like you're about to say he wants you to hand me over to him or something like that. Well, you're not wrong. Unkakudono demanded I give you to him. I knew it. He wouldn't take no for an answer, even putting a deal on the table that was hard to refuse. But you still told him no, right? I know you're strong enough to tell him no. Wow. Okay, your silence is scaring me now. What's that face supposed to mean? It would seem that Unkakudono has been quietly researching immortality for years. Huh? Immortality? He's pretty serious about it too. Says even the smallest rumors are worth looking into. Last year, when all that resurrection nonsense was going on in Tokyo, he used the opportunity to gather information. How did he know about that? Did that become public knowledge? I've never even heard of that. Was it that big of a thing? If I'd known he was so interested, I would have never brought you up. So you're saying you couldn't refuse him? Anyway, let's just say I'm in a bit of a situation with no easy way out. Makes me wonder if he's the slasher because Sato couldn't help him become immortal. Unkakudono? It could be possible, I suppose, because like all the bodies were just off of the coast of what, Ise Bay or some shit like that, where he's at. I can't remember if it was at Ise or whatever. So who knows? But I don't know if there was anything about him going to the island. but this is the first we're hearing about him anyway. Here. It would be better if there was a way to not have to take the deal, so I pleaded with him to give me more time. Oh, I knew you'd come through, thank you. Which brings me to what I need to ask you, Sato. If you stop hiding things and tell me everything you know, I won't make this harder than it has to be. Well... Tell me, have you heard of people on the island talk about the curse of the raging waves? Huh? The raging waves? That doesn't sound like a very nice curse. Oh, are any of them nice? I guess maybe the immortality one might be nice. I don't fucking know. So you haven't heard of it. Let me explain. Wait, so the disaster 5 years ago, that was all because of this curse? Oops. And it was created from the lingering resentment of all the people who died in Taishima 400 years ago? The killing probably was news because the altercation with the cops. Dad and the daughter being hostage. I don't know. Hi, Chaos on YouTube. Hello. If that's true, it must be a very powerful curse. No doubt about that. No doubt? Uh-oh. That's where you come in, Sato. I believe you're the one calling the curse down upon us. You're the Raging Waves curse bearer. Huh? Come on, you can't be serious. Oh, is that the offer, is to get her out of here? Well, how would she would need a curse stone, right? She eat it, maybe? I was thinking about that. I was like, could you... Bug quest. I was thinking, like, could you ingest your curse stone, maybe? You don't have to worry about it getting taken from you. Well, shit. Unless you get # slashered, that's for sure. And then they take it from your fucking open wound. That'd be crazy. The timing fits perfectly. Things started taking a turn for the worse right after you arrived. And more than anything, I know you're not human. Just admit it, you're the one bringing this goddamn curse to the island. Absolutely not. I don't know anything about it. I swear you've got the wrong person. I was willing to wait until I understood how you came back to life, but now I'm out of time. Whether you don't know or you're just playing dumb, I don't care anymore. I just needed to get rid of the goddamn curse. If you do, I'll never mention any of this again. You can keep living here watching as much TV as you like. I'll cover for you as long as you need. But no. I didn't even know about the curse, let alone how to get rid of it. I'd love to take you up on the offer, but I just don't know how. So even the one who brought this curse upon us doesn't know how to lay it to rest. But I suppose I have no choice but to take Unkakudono's offer and hand you over... well, whatever. That worked close enough. You see? Unkakudono claims he already knows how to break the curse of the raging waves. Well, if he knows how to... Okay, fuck you. Oh? Why would he know that? Yeah, it sounds to me like maybe he's got the curse then. I've warned him about the curse many times. I suppose he must have dug into it. I suppose he will have to be an offering to Unkakudono when necessary to save Kamishima. An offering? You mean like a sacrifice in this day and age? Look at it, this fucking shady mother bugger. I hate his face. Surely there's a way to save Kamishima that doesn't involve killing anyone. We can find a more humane route. You really think he'd just hand over that information while he's got leverage? Use your head. If you can help it, then refusing his method of lifting the curse isn't on the table anymore. That means there has to be a price. That's just how things work in the business world. I don't care about the business world. Come now, you think you have a choice? Yes, I don't want to give up my body to someone researching immortality. He could kill me. But that's the thing, there's no need for you to worry about that. Okay. You won't stay dead, you'll live through whatever happens, won't you? That sounds horrifying. This is Audrey all over again. I refuse! I have a promise I have to keep no matter what. You? All you do is eat, sleep, and watch TV all day. What promise could you possibly have to keep? Well, I can't say. Not right now. What nonsense. You're just saying whatever to save yourself. You realize you're choosing to stand against protecting everyone on the island from disaster. Do you really want that on your conscience? We don't know what this game curse is actually, if a curse stone, since the blonde magic girl and the glasses guy fight. Well, they mentioned curse stones earlier. I don't know if you were here for that, so... I can't remember the context on that, though. Not to mention you're the cause of this mess to begin with. It's time to take responsibility. No, that's not true. You're blaming the wrong person. You live here and eat at our expense for months and then refuse one request? Unbelievable. What? I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. The handover is tomorrow night, the 8th. The transport boat will slip out of the port. Until then, do as you like. And don't bother trying to escape the island. I've told the ferry not to let you board. There's nowhere on this island my eyes don't reach. Tell the ferryman that he's gonna sell you off. Let me think a little bit. Oh no, this is awful. Is he serious? He wants me to use me as a sacrifice? I mean, it's true, I'm in no position to refuse, but no, there's no way. What do I do? What can I do? Mr. Wakamura, the head of the family, and his son Shotaro are the only two actually living in this house right now. Oh, and me, I suppose. I'm just freeloading here. The family's main home has already moved over to the mainland. What the hell am I saying? So everyone else lives over there. This house is only used when they're staying on the island. Mr. Wakamura only comes a few days a week, and Shotaro usually lives alone in Tokyo. So honestly, I've been here alone more often than not. What a coinkydink. If I'd done this 5 years ago, maybe I could have stopped it. I won't make the same mistake. Do you have a source for 5 years ago, actually? If you think she's the curse bearer? The Wakamuras have a lot of social applications, so they usually eat out. That means this kitchen doesn't see much use these days. This music's cute. I love this music. Despite the fact that Sato's about to get fucking sold off. I'm probably the one who uses it the most. Even then, I don't cook anything fancy. I mostly just fillet fish. What is this? Is this 2 fridges? I don't know what I'm looking at here. We get fresh seafood often, so I'm getting better at filleting by the day. It tastes so good. Doo-doo. Bird! Woo! This is one of those little seabirds that run around and they eat, the little shit. When the tide comes in. Cloak and plover. On the beach. This is where Mr. Wakamura grew up. Apparently it's been kept much as it was, no major renovations. For someone in such a high position, the place really isn't all that fancy. It's not so different from any other homes on the island. People like that about him. It makes him feel more approachable. I don't know about that anymore. Look at the fucking doily on the on the telephone. That telephone with the handmade cover. I can't imagine Mr. Wakamura Shotora made it, so someone else on the island must have. It's cute. Kind of looks like it's wearing clothes. Then he just stabs me in the back while I'm looking around. Oh, fuck, I clicked. It's a flag featuring the island's mascot, Kameshimaru. These were made as original souvenirs for tourists to Kamishima. Seems that triangle pennant flags like this one are a classic souvenir at tourist spots all over the country. This one was apparently put up by Kikuko, who just couldn't take no for an answer. Alright, well, time to skedaddle. I like how the sticker is there, just in case you missed it earlier. I'm going out for a bit. Fine, talk to whoever you want, it won't change a thing. No one here will defy my decision. Boo boo boo. Alright, we're going to the ocean. That's all that can be done. What if you just start swimming? I panicked and came all the way out here, but... what the hell am I supposed to do? Whatever happens, I still have to keep the promise I made to Tsukasa yesterday. Hey, Sato! Uh-oh. Shotaro's here. Finally caught up. Do you have a minute? Shotaro? Good timing. I had something I wanted to ask you, too. Oh? Go ahead. Hold on. Let me look around a little bit. This wide beach lies on the southeastern side of the island. It's blanketed by the sound of waves. Any birds? I believe that big rock on the coast is called Senjo-iwa. It means something like thousand-fold rock. It is a bit of a local landmark. Thousandfold. The sea's so calm today, just like yesterday. Hard to believe a curse could do anything to break the solace. Damn, no birds. No birds on the floor. Alright, what do you want? I know this is a bit sudden, but I was wondering if you have some time later this afternoon. What for? Are you inviting me to something? Not exactly. It's just something a little complicated I want to talk about. Can we just talk right here now? No, I mean, I still need some time to prepare. Huh, I think I see how it is. You sure this is the time for that, though? Don't you have bigger things to worry about? Bigger fish to fry? Well, yes, but... even so, I really want you to be there. It's important. It's important when everybody starts fucking dying. Alright, I'll be there. Just tell me when and where. Thank you. How about 1 PM down by the bay? Never mind, that's not late enough. Got it! I'll be there. Alright, so I wanted to let you know. Sorry, I overheard your conversation with my old man earlier. Uh-oh! Wait, you did? How much did you hear? Pretty much the whole thing, I think. That house really has paper-thin walls. I heard about the curse, the sacrifice, and... you coming back to life. Then, yeah, you pretty much heard everything. Honestly, it caught me completely off guard. Can't believe my old man's going on about all that. It's all so ridiculous. I mean, who actually buys into that kind of superstition? But don't worry, Sato, I won't let him do this. I'm on your side. There's no place for something as ridiculous as sacrifices in this day and age. Okay. He will be so screwed. We'll find out. Every time I find more ideas how the old wizard... old wizard? You're just talking about the novelist guy? Anyway, you don't need to worry, Sato. What the fuck? Ba-ding! I'll be your knight in shining armor. You're not going to be sacrificed or anything. This guy sounds like some guy who would definitely just like fucking... I don't know... Are you talking about Unka Kudono? He's not... I don't think he was a sorcerer. Was he? He specifically said that shit's a bunch of hullabaloo. He said hokum specifically. Shotaro seems like the kind of guy who would definitely just like go off the rails if he were denied. So I think that's what happened. You're not going to be sacrificed or anything. That's very reassuring, thank you. He would definitely like sell her out the moment she denies him. Honestly, in a world that science as advanced as ours, talk of curses, sacrifices, and immortality, it's just nonsense. I think my old man has finally lost it. Gotta put him down. Pretty sure it's all the influence of that so-called sorcerer from Tokyo. Honestly, so disgraceful. The bald guy. Yeah, it's a bit out of hand. Just so you know, after hearing all that, I confronted him, gave him a pretty firm piece of my mind. You did? You spoke to Mr. Wakamura? Sure did. I told him flat out you weren't going to be a sacrifice for anything. Things got pretty heated after that. Haha. Haha. Oh no, I'm so sorry. You didn't have to go that far for me. Well, you see, I actually have my own reason for not wanting to lose you to some silly sacrifice. Sato. Uh-oh. Yes? I'll be direct. Once this whole mess is over, would you consider dating me with marriage in mind? Tell him no! Huh? Oh, wait, what? You and me? I didn't see that one coming. You carry yourself so much more calmly than other girls. There's something elegant, almost regal about you. It's a pleasure to see. Ay, ay, ay. I feel like I'd do anything if it was for you. Uh-oh! You're the first woman that's ever made me feel this way. A wink. Because meeting here had to be fate. We were destined to find each other. Wow, You don't believe in curses, but you believe in fate? Ha, touché, but this time I feel like I have no choice but to believe. He seems like one of those guys who claims to be a nice guy until, like, you know, the girl turns him down and he's like, yeah, well, you're a fucking ugly bitch anyway. Like, that's the kind of guy he feels like. You're an ugly bitch. No bug would ever love you. Well, damn, I guess you're into ugly bitches, huh? Because you said you wanted to be into me. That's how I always think. Ooh, you like ugly bitches. So listen, I'm heading back to Tokyo next week. I was hoping you'd come with me. It's not even a BF, it's just some guy. Wow, Tokyo. Just think it over, okay? I think it'd be a great chance for you. Don't think about it. We know Tsukasa likes him. Yeah, put him down. Sorry. Yeah, this is not fair, dropping that on me right after saying that he'd help save me. I'm really not interested. I should nip this in the bud before because of a problem down the line. I'm sorry. What? What did you just say? Oh, she wasn't turned down, she overheard it. Wait, what? Tsukasa? What's going on with Shotaro? How long have you been there? Oh, I didn't know you were there, Tsukasa. Have you been eavesdropping on our secret conversation? That's not very polite. Secret conversation? So that's really how it is? Sato, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. No, wait, Tsukasa, it's not what you think. What? Oh no. I really am the worst. I'm sorry, I'm so clueless. Tsukasa, wait. What the hell was that? I'm sorry, I have to go. Damn. His eyes. No! It's Tsukasa. What the hell is all that? Why'd that shit move? That's too much. Oh, I think it's adjusting the timeline. So, like, possibly this is occurring before. We don't know yet. I see. Uh-oh. My house, Tsukasa. Well, I can't do this. It's not fair. Hey, Tsukasa, listen. You're okay. There's still a chance. No, there isn't. Tsukasa, Sato, what's going on? Well, I'm sorry. I can't explain right now. Tsukasa, come on. We're drawing too much attention here. Poor Tsukasa. You feeling a little better now? Yeah, I know this is your fault, Sato. I know that. And now we've missed the meeting time, too. Shotaro's probably out there looking for us. Yeah, we'll find him later and apologize. Is that what the meeting was for? At 1 p.m.? Was to get him and Tsukasa to meet up so she can confess? Uh-oh. I wonder. We'll find him later and apologize. Tsukasa was in pieces earlier, but at least she seems to have calmed down a bit. I mean, after something like that, of course she'd be upset. So you're saying that today was the first time ever— not— what the fuck? I said so I'm saying, not Siri, goddammit. So you're saying that today was the first time he ever said anything like that to you? Yep, I had no idea he would be confessing out of the blue like that. I mean, I get it now. I know you aren't interested in him, but— I guess I really am just a kid. I don't have the confidence to confess like that. Getting married, going to Tokyo together, that's way too much for me to even think about. Yeah, you just skipped several steps ahead. I guess guys from the city are just like that. Still, you handled it so calmly. I was seriously impressed. If you say so. You were so calm and collected, I swear. I can hardly believe you're the same age as me. I wish I could stay that calm. Although you seem a bit different too. Did something happen? I only really caught the tail end of your conversation back there. Well... yes, honestly, it's been quite a day. But I was planning to tell you everything. Well, tell me what? You're kind of scaring me with that serious look. Well, what I'm about to tell you is... what the fuck? What I'm about to tell you is going to sound completely insane for all sorts of reasons. But every word of it is true. I need you to believe me, okay? Okay, scary. So this morning, Mr. Wakamura came to me. Oh, I'll take a drink. Thanks, Gabe. Oh. you don't redeem that too often. What? I don't even... You can't be serious. You're going to be offered up as a sacrifice tomorrow? And what, some cursed storm is coming to the island and you died and came back? Are you actually being serious? Yeah, or at least Mr. Wakamura is completely convinced that's the case. Shotaro said it was all nonsense. He didn't believe a word of it. Nuh-uh, this is not okay. This is all seriously messed up. You said before you didn't really remember much about your past, right? But claiming that you died? That has to be bullshit. Well, I don't fucking know. Sato, why aren't you saying anything? Hold on, are there any birds around here? Any birds? I think I've already looked around before. Oh shit, where'd she go? Oh, there you are. Hello, Sato, you okay? Well, I don't know. Hmm? Is that the extent of talking about myself I'm gonna get? I guess so. Some things have gotten a bit messed up now. But I still think you need to tell Shotaro how you feel. You really think so? But he's clearly into you, not me. I mean, I don't think his feelings are just gonna flip once you tell him. In fact, I'd be even more worried if he changed his mind that easily. I guess that's true. That said, letting him know your feelings is the best way to have him realize you're an option for him. I'm pretty sure up until now he hasn't been paying attention. He hasn't noticed all that stuff, great stuff about you. Realize I'm an option? I'm not so sure that's the problem. You never know. Even if he doesn't respond to you right away, his feelings can always change over time. Just look at you. You're cute, you're smart, and you're a great person. You got every reason to be confident. What if she's not actually a great person? You're making me blush. Does that sound convincing? That does. Oh my god, it does sound convincing coming from you. I mean, I was totally ready to just throw it out there to see what would happen and all. Oh yeah. But now you're starting to make me think I might actually have a shot. Exactly. No need to rush. Just take your time and let both of your feelings develop. Thanks, Sato. You're right. I can't just give up. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him. More evidence for the Doom Girl. Uh-oh. But you really are good at this, Sato. You must be super experienced with all this. Of course I am. They don't call me a living encyclopedia for nothing. Oh yes, Miss Encyclopedia. I almost forgot about that. I almost forgot too. They're so cute. So did you finish writing the love letter? Well, I did finish it, but I ripped it up and threw it away. Oh, damn. Damn, she said a bad word. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We don't know enough about him just yet. Don't worry, I'll write another one today. It's probably a good thing I get to read you. The first one was all me anyway. Yeah, that's the spirit. I suppose I'll need one more thing, Sato. You'll need to invite Shotaro over for me again. Yep, that I can do. I'll get him to come even if it kills me. Uh-oh. What if that is what happened? What if it still is Shotaro, and it did kill her? I don't know. Thanks, but I'd rather you didn't get killed over this. Foreshadowing. Alright, time to rewrite that love letter. What am I gonna do with that? I can't do shit. Think to myself. I don't think I can keep hiding the truth about myself much longer. Yeah, she deserves to know. I should tell her. About me, about my past. Alright, let's try that again. All that said, I feel like whatever's going on with you is way more serious. Yeah, about that. You think we can talk for a bit? I have something important to share. Whoa, that serious face again. You're kind of scaring me. So, the truth is, some of my memories have started coming back. Just a few. Wait, really? That's great! So, what did you remember? Well, I want to keep this just between us for now. That okay? Yeah, of course, totally. Earlier when you said you couldn't believe we were the same age. Yeah, about that. You were right. The truth is, although I might look quite young, I've actually been around for a very long time. Oh, so that's what you've been hiding? I knew something was up. I knew it! So, how old are you? Already 20? No, a little bit older than that. Whoa, I need to guess even higher? Alright then, let's take a big jump. 23, that's a big jump. Yes, I lied. I'm actually a lot older than that. I think, at least. A lot older? No, I'm not sure where to guess. Wait, you're not gonna tell me you're secretly some ancient grandma, are you? She's actually 327. Yeah, that's about right. Huh? Well, she's this, Bikuni lady or whatever, Yao Bikuni, and she's probably close to the 800, that was my guess. Well, that part about me dying and coming back, there might be some truth to that, too. Huh? Yeah, so in other words, I'm actually an immortal girl with an immortal body. Nice to meet you. There's no way! Wait, are you actually being serious here? Yep, completely serious. I mean, I always thought you said some pretty weird things, but this one takes the cake. I guess you did always have a kind of strange vibe about you. Hearing this does sort of make sense. But, like, how did that even happen? Well, it's so long ago I barely remember. But long ago, for some reason I can't quite remember, I ended up eating the flesh of a mermaid. The flesh of a mermaid? Oh, I've actually heard stories about that. Eating mermaid flesh is supposed to make you immortal, right? Okay, bye, Gab. Even though you're missing all the important stuff. Exactly, that's the stuff. No way, so those stories were real? So you have an immortal body and you've been alive for who knows how long. Yep, that sums it up. So how old are you, really? Well, I'm actually not too sure. I'm not really the forgetful type, but I think there is a human limit to how much I could ever remember. Even with living normally, you'd wind up forgetting stuff from a long time ago, right? I guess, maybe. I've only been alive 17 years, so I wouldn't really know. Oh yeah. The oldest memory I can remember probably goes back several centuries at least. Damn, so you really are an ancient grandma. No! I was only 17 when I ate the mermaid flesh, you know. What? I thought it said she was 18. I might have been wrong. I guess I was wrong. So I wasn't exactly lying about my age. In terms of looks, I'm still a spry young 17-year-old girl. She didn't say girl, but whatever. Well, sure, I can't argue with that. But you're saying you're actually immortal? I think that tops my surprises for today. You believe me? Of course, you joke around a lot, but I trust you when you say it's serious. Thank you. At least 7, maybe. Oh, you okay, Bella? Oh, she's got an itchy ear. So if you really did become immortal from eating the flesh of a mermaid, then I guess handing you over to some bigwig like the Suka Kudono actually starts to make sense. Excuse me, what the fuck was that? Yep, if I get handed over to him, I'm pretty sure he'd figure it out. Who knows what could happen? Right? That'd be bad news. No telling what he'd do after that. And if it's the truth, I guess there's no point in making excuses either. Exactly. What about that curse of the raging waves? Is that true too? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's real too. I think I'm somehow connected to that place called Taishima that came up in the curse's story. Oh, you are? But even so, I don't think I caused the curse. At least I hope not. So you're saying you were on Taishima like 400 years ago? Oh, maybe she's only like 400 then. Yes, I think so. I don't really remember what kind of person I was back then, though. Wasn't it one interesting? I'm trying to think. We know about the 2 curses so far, and it's the raging waves and the slash guy, right? Like, didn't they mention? I'm not sure how to say it. I thought they mentioned both curses were related to both situations. One of the islanders being killed and the killers, basically. So if she is... Bella, you're so cute. If she is supposedly having the wave curse, then that would mean that the mom or that other mysterious lady would be the one with the killing curse, the slashing one. Unless I misunderstood something earlier. Big think. Even so, I can't believe the old man just straight out said he was going to hand you over tomorrow. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how to get out of that. Well, I'm gonna help you, obviously. How about you really do just run away to Tokyo with Shotaro, then? I'd rather not. There has to be a better way. And Kukudono it is. Yeah, even as I said it, I realized I hadn't really thought it through very much. Let's take this one step at a time. Besides, I don't think the curse will just disappear if I leave the island. Yeah, even if you were the cause, that would mean they would have to, they would have just kicked you off the island, right? It kind of feels like the old man is just trying to pin everything on you. Yeah, there has to be some reason behind it. Either way, if we could somehow stop this curse of the raging waves or whatever, it'd probably solve all my problems. Probably, yeah, but how are we supposed to stop a curse when we don't even know what it is? I always thought all this curse stuff was just occult nonsense. I never thought it could be real. Well, they are. Spirits and curses really do exist, no doubt about it. It was totally normal to live with them way back when, so it surprised me that these days everyone just acts like they're not real. No way, this is all so surreal. Well, I suppose you being here is already past surreal and into the mythical. I guess I gotta rethink what's normal. I guess that means our best chance at the moment probably lies in your memory somewhere. Do you really not remember anything about what you were doing before you washed up on the island? It's just some JJK writing mixed with Scooby-Doo. I don't know about JJK. There's not really many commenters talking about curses and shit. They're all already in on it, right? While I now remember that I was on Taishima 400 years ago, everything between that and waking up here is completely blank. I'm guessing I might have been asleep somewhere for the last 400 years or something like that. Damn, how'd something like that even happen? You think it's connected to whatever happened on Taishima? Yeah, probably. She said to Taishima, not on, so it's technically two different meanings. Still, sleeping for 400 years? That's just unreal. Feels like something out of a story. I mean, you fit into our society so naturally, it's hard to believe you're not from the same era. I was quite lost at first, but I didn't want to cause a scene, so I tried really hard to fit in. Everything had changed so much. There were surprises around every corner. It was pretty overwhelming at first. I can imagine. It's like that old tale of Orochimaru. You came back and centuries have gone by. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, it's quite... That was a weird cough. Hold on. There we go. It's quite similar. I'm amazed that the tale of Orochimaru is still being told even now. But you know what amazed me the most? TV. It was so incredible how much I could learn from it. That's why you were always glued to the TV. Still, that's amazing. I can't believe you managed to blend in so naturally just from watching TV. If it was actually easier than I expected, it felt more like visiting a country with different culture than jumping through time. And I guess since I barely remembered anything from my past, there wasn't much to get in the way of learning new stuff. Right, guess that's why you seemed a bit distant when you first arrived on the island. Oh yeah, sorry I was such a pain. You were just scared, right? You had no memories and were thrown into a completely different era. I was lucky though. Everyone on the island was so kind, that helped a lot. Still, I can't believe the old man wants to offer you as a sacrifice. That's so messed up. Who's the writer for this game? I'm curious. There's a lot of talking. I could never do this. I wish you could remember a bit more about yourself though. Aren't you even a little curious about who you were? Doesn't it worry you? Honestly, not really. I mean, I was probably just another person. Doubt I was anyone special. Don't say that. You never know. Well, either way, we'll just have to make a bunch of good memories for the new you. That sounds good. Even these last few months have been filled with great memories for me. Hang on, I just realized. If you really are immortal, Sato, every time you say, even if it kills me, you kind of left out the part where that's not actually possible. Damn, you're right. That does sound bad now. Wait, no, it's the opposite. It means I'm so determined that I'd risk dying despite my immortality. Uh-huh, so coming from you, it actually carries even more weight. Got it. Phew, I think I spun that one pretty well. You know I can hear you, right? I love these two. Hopefully there's nothing sussy between both of them. You know what? I actually feel kind of relieved. Huh? Even after learning all this about me, you aren't treating me any different. Well, yeah, you're still you. Nothing's really changed for me. Thank you. I'm glad I could tell you the truth. Well, what a nice individual she is. I know if someone told me this shit, I would just think that maybe they're a little bit psychotic. Usually when people find out, they freak out and quickly pull away. I was worried you do the same. Usually when people find out, like how often has this happened? Well, I guess if she's been alive for 400 plus years, maybe. Yeah, I mean, I can see why some people might distance themselves if they found out. Hughes' mom was totally shunned when people started blaming her. Huh? Hmm? Huh? She said. Anyway, don't worry. I won't tell a soul. Your secret's safe with me. What was so sus about that, I wonder? Maybe there's something she knows about Yuza's mom. Maybe specifically the part that's standing out is when she says when people started blaming her. Because we just found out that she was blamed for the Raging Waves curse, right? But would she have known about that? I don't know. Oh, never mind. It's being brought up now. You said Yuza's mom was shunned for something? All thing you ever told me was that she passed away in the Kamishima Southern Sea disaster 5 years ago. Right, you wouldn't know about that. Never mind. I'm thinking too much about it. I mean, I guess it's not exactly something you'd share with a guest of the island. Hmm? Truth is, they pinned the blame for that whole disaster on her, said it was Mare's fault. What, seriously? But why? No idea. People just started saying she was some kind of bad omen or something. Or maybe we're finally tying back together that if this incident happened 5 years ago, there's no way it could be Sato. Who knows? I don't know, we'll see. She never really fit in on the island, but it was no reason to treat her like that. That's probably why things felt so tense when Yuza came back to the island a few months back. He's been back a few months? And they're just now acting like it's a big deal that he's been diving in the ocean? I figured folks were just joking around, so I didn't really think too much of it. You're so cute, Bella. That's so cruel, even after she's gone. But you know, it's quite similar to what's happening to you right now. The old man called you the same thing they called her. What was it? The Raging Waves curse bearer? Wait, so they said Mare was the source of the curse too? That is weird, but what does it mean? Could it be Yuza's mom was actually like you? Like, she was also immortal? Huh? And maybe she didn't really go missing, but was actually sacrificed to this Unkokodono. Uh-oh. Mr. Wakamura said he... Bella's using me to scratch her face. She's literally holding my fucking hand with her paw. He won't make the same mistake from 5 years ago, so I don't think that's it. Right. Yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it. Still, I wonder if Yuza or Tsuyu know anything about this curse of the Raging Waves. Yeah, it's not exactly an easy topic to bring up, but we don't really have any other leads. Let's go talk to Tsuyu. We can ask her about Mare and the curse. No, Gabe still hasn't returned, probably. Oops. Hold up. I forgot what button actually clicks things. But wait, if Yuza's ma really was this curse bearer or whatever, that means she dragged not only herself and her family, but the whole island into the storm. That's kind of a scary thing to think about. Yeah, I can't imagine she did it on purpose. Oh, you all done? Maybe at the very least she didn't know about it, but even then... It's still awful. Either way, the outcome was such a terrible one. Damn, when are we getting back to the murders? Maybe this game isn't really such a slow burn. It's just not, you know, not the same as the first one at all. Maybe there's only 2 curses and it's all about Taishima, I suppose. This curse bearer stuff has to be a total bull. I'm not buying it. Yep, I couldn't agree more. But then where did all the curse bearer rumors come from in the first place? There's gotta be a way to prove they're unfounded. Bet you anything it was that so-called sorcerer the old man's been talking about. It has to be. Maybe we can go shake it out of them until they admit it was all made up. It's a bit extreme, but if we could pull it off, it would clear things up. Although even if we prove you're not the curse bearer, they're still gonna come after you for being immortal. I guess so, yeah. They want me because I'm immortal, not just because of the curse. Watch, it's revealed that she's not actually immortal. Man, I just want to believe all this curse bearer stuff is just nonsense. There's gotta be something else we could do. The only other people I really trust around here are Azami and Yuza. If we asked them, I bet they'd help. Would you rather I didn't tell them? I mean, I'm pretty sure they'd keep it secret, but... yeah, I'd rather avoid telling anyone else. Damn, not even them? Gotcha. Well then. Maybe we could just hide out somewhere until tomorrow, buy a little time. But where could we hide? Oh. But I'm not sure if that's the right choice here. Not even sure I should mention it. What is it? Whatever, you trusted me with your secret, so I guess it's only fair I'd share one too. Oh, you have a secret too? Keep this between us, okay? It's about my pa, actually. Wait, your dad? But I thought you grew up with just your mom. I did. That's why I got curious about who my pa was and started digging on my own. Didn't have much to go on, but I managed to piece it together. Maybe I got a knack for detective work, haha. I can't laugh when I do this. I'm just reading it. Wow, that's incredible. A detective just like on TV. Anyway, turns out he's a very rich guy from Issei. What, it's Unkakudono again? Apparently, way back, my mom used to work as a maid at his estate. Wait, does that mean? You guessed it. I'm his illegitimate child. Oh, that'd be really weird. That'd be a weird realization. That's a tough one. I mean, I kind of suspected it already, so it wasn't a huge shock or anything. Besides, he's been sending child support this whole time, so I'm grateful, honestly. Wow, your life really is like a TV show. Anyway, I've actually snuck off to meet him a few times. You met your dad all on your own? And that wasn't a problem? Surprisingly, yeah, he was happy to see me. He even said he wanted to meet me too. Took me out for dinner a couple of times and all. How nice, but you're smart and so cute. I could see why you'd be proud. I've got no complaints about the life I have now with Ma. I'm not out to shake him down for cash or stir up trouble or anything. That said, I've never told Ma I met with him. There's still bad blood there, apparently. Oh, that's not so good. Nobody on the island knows about this. You're the first person I've ever told. Wow, this turned into a full secret swap. Anyway, worst case scenario, I thought we could maybe ask my pa for help. He's pretty rich, so he could probably arrange a place for you to hide for a while. It is Unka. It's gonna be so funny. Am I thinking of the same guy? What was his actual name? Wakamura. I don't fucking remember. Is this not him? Unkakudono? Oh, there we go. Wait, hold on. What was his name? No, she wouldn't have his last name, now that I think about it. Might help us buy some time to look into this curse. That's quite the connection you have. Thanks for sharing with me. Having a place to lay low would be great, but wouldn't he be suspicious if we don't explain things? Honestly, I'm not so sure. We either lie to him or risk telling the truth. Personally, I'd rather not lie to him. You think it's better to keep your secret even from my pa? Yeah, sorry, I'd really rather no one knew. I get it. If word got out, it'd probably stir up a whole new mess. Let's keep that as our last resort then. It was a great idea though, thanks. Boop, 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 boop. Hey Tsukasa, I just had a thought. Yeah, what is it? This Unkakudono guy, he says he has a way to break the curse of the raging waves, right? Yeah, sounds like it. That's what he's offering in exchange for you, right? And what if we somehow stole that from him? Oh, bold idea. You mean we fake the trade and swipe it instead? No, I mean, what if we just snuck into Unkakudono's place and took it? We're going to the mainland, okay. So we had our detective arc and now we're going undercover? Are we spies now? Yeah, okay, that's probably not very realistic. I do think it's a bit of a stretch. We don't exactly have the skills or intel for a spy mission. Damn. Hi, Smash, how are you? Still, if there was some way to break the curse of the raging waves, that'd solve everything. Exactly. Oh, I guess we're done talking. Think? If you want to stop the curse of the raging waves, maybe those two we met yesterday can help. Although they didn't seem to have a plan, so maybe that's not a great idea. Those two we met yesterday? Who did they meet yesterday? People also used to call Mari the curse bearer of the raging waves, so maybe Tsuyu will know something that can help. I don't really want to worry her, but we don't really have any other ideas. Let's go talk to her. Alright. Time to skedaddle. Come on, let's go talk to Tsuyu. Yeah, and we should apologize to Shotaro, too. Alright. Bella, you're so cute. She's missing! She's gone! Hello? Anyone home? Doesn't look like anyone's here. Guess we'll have to wait to talk to Tsuyu. Let's come back later. Everybug's gone. Looks like Shotaro isn't home. Yeah, no one's here right now. Oh, the phone ringing. Oh, it's just the phone. That scared me. Should we pick up? Hello, Moshi Mosh. I'll get it. I actually lives here. Tsukasa. Hello, Wakamura residents. You one of the Wakamuras? I have a feeling this is Unkaku Dono. Actually, no one from the Wakamura home is home right now. Would you mind calling back later? Wait, really? Then that means... You must be that immortal girl. Uh-oh. Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. If this is a prank call, I'm hanging up. Something about his tone really irks me. Aha! So this is where you've been hiding. It took me forever to find you. Who is this? My dear Osato, it's been a while. Oh, who is this? He knows you? Wrong number. Yeah, who's Osato? So this is a prank call. I'm hanging up now. Whoa, hold it! Don't you hang up on me, you little shit! Oh my god! Yeah, I know exactly who I'm talking to. What the fuck? Who does he think he is? Sounds like he actually knows who you are, Sato. I think this might be our chance to get some new info. I've got a really bad feeling about this. So, my dear little Osato, I hear Kadono's got his eye on you now. This is a different guy. You're awfully well informed. Mind telling me who you are? But of all the people out there, it was Unka Kadono who found out. Damn, that geezer's gonna hunt you to the ends of hell. Alright, I'm gonna hang up now. If you won't even give me your name, then I'm done talking. Goodbye. Hang on, wait, you fucking serious? You don't remember me for real? Oh my god, it's Junpei. No, wait, hold on. That's not Junpei. Uh-oh. I forgot the guy from Persona 5. Who was the guy that said for real, everybody? That's real harsh. After everything we had, all that passionate talk about our future together. Oh, wait, what? About our future? Come on, just because I don't remember you doesn't mean you get to start spouting nonsense. You know if it's nonsense soon enough. And listen, I'm actually the one trying to help you here, you know? Might want to hear me out. What do you mean? So this Unka Kadono, he's a psycho old man funneling cash into researching immortality. If he gets his hands on you, you'll be strapped to a table in his lab while he cuts you open alive. He'll sit there watching as you die and regenerate all as part of his fucked up experiments. Now once you're all healed up, slice and dice again, rinse and repeat, over and over. Sounds fun, huh? That's straight up torture. Even if your body's immortal, the pain is all real. Becoming a sacrificial guinea pig be nothing but hell on earth. You sure know a lot about this. Well, yeah, that's why you should come to me instead. Doesn't that sound so bad, does it now, Osato? Huh? I'll take you into my protection before you're handed over to Unka Kadono. All you need to do is shut up and do as you're damn told, woman! Oh, hell no. What a bastard. If you think I'd ever grovel to some nameless creep like you, you've got another thing coming. I refuse. You'll remember when we meet, I promise. So here's the deal. Get on today's last ferry to Toba Port. Come alone, got it? What? Not a chance. Damn right. She isn't going anywhere with you. So do us both a favor and never contact me again. Ah, come on. Is that really how you're gonna play it? Listen, if you don't show up when I say, I'll tear through every last dumbass on this island, slice him to fucking pieces. Oh, hold up. Sound good to you? That's what happens when people defy me. No mercy, just punishment. What? Uh-oh. Ow, I bit my fucking tongue just now. So I'll say it once more, my dear Osato. If you don't want this island to be bloodbath, get on the last ferry. Come to Toba Port alone. She can't leave, and that's why it happens. This is your last chance. You get that, right? When you say no mercy, just punishment, what exactly are we talking about here? Oh, you know. I have this little curse power, and let's just say it can be pretty fucking potent. No need to curse. Another curse? So it's he's cursing in more ways than one. Again, I guess I could show it off by cursing every woman on the island, kill them off one by one. How's that sound? Why women specifically? No, he's just an incel, that's how it is. That way everyone else on the island will see the one girl who doesn't die and, well, guess your secret's out. Well, that doesn't make sense. Because you can just see the one girl who doesn't die from the very beginning, right? Well, guess your secret's out. No. So yeah, better just do as I say, no point in fighting it. I've already got an assassin mixed in with the locals, everything's set. Oh, An assassin mixed in with the locals? Well, now it's got me wondering. Because I was questioning on how some bugs were cut, right? Yep, and they're fucking nuts! Give a curse and they were way too thrilled to use it. Wait, a different curse? Dead serious too, eyes like a psycho killer. You get those sometimes, natural killers. Pretty sure they've already made their move, and unless I call them off, they sure ain't stopping. Is he being serious? I'll check with you again after first body drops, but I really recommend you make the smart choice before that. Anywho, ferry's leaving soon, so take talk, my dear Osato. Don't keep me waiting. Wait! Well, that was spooky. This is bad. You heard all that, right? Yeah, killing people with curses? No way, right? Let me look at that one curse again. Hold on. What was it called? Phenomenons and curses. Oh, what the fuck is happening? That was weird. Why does it keep going like that? Am I hitting the end of the... Oh, I guess so. We had that one curse that was mentioned, right? Hold on. What the fuck was it? I'm so confused. We've definitely seen it mentioned before already. At least I thought so. Well, whatever. Killing people with curses? No way, right? Damn, that was pretty fucked up. What do you think about that, Tsukasa? The last ferry leaves in what, less than an hour now? And if I don't get on it, the whole island is in trouble. I'm gonna talk about curses and killing people, and we still have no idea what that even was. Who that even was, what? Yeah, I guess not. I don't know. I felt like he knew something about your past, too. Yeah, but as far as I can remember, I honestly have no idea who he is. They knew about Unkukudono and his research, so they're definitely involved in some way or another. And maybe it was someone who doesn't get along with Unkukudono and wants to steal you away from him. Makes sense. Trying to help me is probably just a front, so his real goal has to be something like that. So maybe he just acted like he knew you to put you at ease. Could be, but if he really wanted to put me at ease, I don't think he had the right tone. Yeah, that attitude wasn't annoying, anything but reassuring. Like, was he actually serious, thinking to go alone with all that just because he barked it at you? Not to mention threatening to curse the people on the island to death. It's hard to tell how serious he was. Well, one thing's clear, he's bad news. Oh wait, someone's come home. Well, you came back, huh, Sato? Damn. Don't look at me. Hey, we had a weird phone call. He was telling you to go down to the port. What's wrong, girl? You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, we just got a strange threatening phone call. Oh, tell me more. No! I'll tell you more if you don't sell me off. So nobody we know... What the fuck? So some nobody we don't even know wants you two sent off to the last ferry today. Yes, they said if I don't go, the island will be struck with no mercy, just punishment. He's just trying to snatch you out from under Kudono's nose. Always some fool's trying to play smart. Pulling a stunt like that would get you on Kudono's bad side. Wouldn't just get you on his bad side? Oh, it'd be a hell of a lot worse than that. Ignore that fool's call. You're going to Kudono tomorrow, just like we planned. Okay. Oh yeah, I totally should have said something earlier, but I'm totally against this whole sacrifice nonsense. Hey, old man, if we can lift that curse of the raging waves before tomorrow, then Sato doesn't have to be offered as a sacrifice, right? Well, yeah, if that was possible. But that curse stumped even the finest sorcerer I know. You need solid proof it's been broken. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna go break the curse, everybug. Wait, what else did you say? Something about an assassin? Yes, they said someone wielding a curse power has mixed in with the locals and is already proceeding with their plan. Do we have any... I mean... There's no way it could be that lady. I know that. Because the locals would definitely recognize her, right? As being the mom, maybe? Even if she is or isn't, just because she looks like her. So it's like the only other assassin could be like the fucking... No, because they're leaving tonight too, right? So it couldn't be... I'm so confused. There would have to be more mentions of strangers. Otherwise the assassin is just another resident. That's Shotaro. Think it could be true? Most likely bluffing, but I'll have folks look into it just in case. Either way, if we nab the assassin first, there ain't nothing to worry about. Also, Gabe, I was thinking about it. I don't think they ever mentioned curse stones. I'm pretty sure they just mentioned cursed bearers, so we'll find out. If we nab the assassin first, there ain't nothing to worry about. It turns to camera. This is my Kamishima. I don't like hearing we have unknowns mixed in with my people. Seeing as we're being threatened by a curse, couldn't you ask that sorcerer you trust to help us deal with it? Not happening. Too short notice. Even just one consultation takes a whole month of back and forth with their manager for an appointment. Not to mention, you can't even imagine how much it costs. You don't trouble someone like that over some damn fool's prank when it's probably just a bluff. Seriously? They're that big of a deal? I guess neither of the two we bumped into yesterday was the sorcerer then. Huh? Who are you talking about? Yesterday we spoke to a man and a woman in traditional clothes who had been... Oh, that's right. The cops, I guess, maybe? Who asked where this place was. They didn't stop by. Oh, yeah. All right, some shady-looking folks came around. They said something about Great Storm Curse drawing near and told me I should warn everyone and prepare for evacuation. Wait, so even people from outside the island know about this curse and the raging waves? The raging waves. Yeah, there's a lot of residents. But then who exactly were they? It beats me. Claimed they were here with the police or some such, but something smelled fishy to me. They were rambling on about mummies and whatnot. Didn't make a lick of sense. Ain't got time to mess with folks like that. Told them I already knew and had them get lost. Anyone with even the slightest spirit sense can tell the island's affected by a curse right now. They were just scam artists using that to spout nonsense to squeeze out donations. A bunch of crooked psychics, that's all. Were they even asking for money? Got no time to be dealing with folks like that. Is that really all it was? Something about it is nagging at me, though. Is this curse of the raging waves definitely real? That's what it say. Her mark on her neck kind of looks like scale patterns. So, shit, I don't know. They did mention this Ryuga Palace and shit, right? So maybe, who knows? Might be related. I already told you, it's as real as they get. So, what are you gonna do now, old man? I'm reaching the end of my... my peak here. First off, Sato ain't going nowhere. They put into the last ferry docks back on the mainland. You sure that's safe? Curses or not, there's no way anyone is going to just go around killing off a bunch of people. That just ain't practical. That said, someone sneaking in as an assassin, that could happen. I see. Even if their curse is just some bluff, they're clearly planning something. Hey, no way I'll let it slide. Threatening not just me, but Unkakudono? Don't regret messing with us. Oh yeah? What are you gonna do about it, old man? I'll smoking him out myself if I have them confess all their bullshit. Yikes, he's pissed. You two stay right here, got it? Stop. He's gone. Sped out like a bullet. So what now? He told us to wait here, but... Well, we don't need to catch the ferry anymore. Still, feels like a waste of time just sitting here. Let's go see if we can find Tsuyu. Sounds good. If we can find a way to stop the curse of the raging waves, there'd be no reason to sacrifice you. Let's go. Ugh. About an hour and a half later, I thought I had a moment to relax. Well, we definitely learned a lot more after speaking with Tsuyu. Huh? Tsukasa? Damn it. Listen, there's no way I'm letting them sacrifice you, not for anything. Thanks, Tsukasa. Sorry I got so worked up. Don't worry about it. That's just who you are. I guess the last ferry should have reached the mainland by now. Yeah, think the old man managed to find that assassin? Let's go see what's going on outside. Not like we have much else to do now. Yeah, that she fucking embarrasses. But! That's something to find out tomorrow. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. It's already night, right? In game? I don't think so. In real life, just about. I gotta go make some dinner and then play video games with friends. So, let's get this finished, shall we? Thank you for coming! Let's go see what we can read. Bella, you're so cute, Bella. I love it when I try and see what some bug is streaming and I'm just thrown into an ad immediately. Fucking hell! Let's go right into something chill, maybe. I can't see. Is Subnautica chill? You know what? Let's go raid Monchi. I don't see her live too often. I keep going back and forth between these channels and then it just keeps hitting me with ads. Thank you, everybug, for coming! Woohoo! It's chill if you're not playing it. Hi, Lard! Thank you! Tomorrow is Monday. I will be streaming, supposedly. That's my plan, at least. So hopefully we'll get to find out more. Maybe who this mysterious assassin is within our midst. But anyway, I feel like it's been a while for Mochi. Monchi, not Mochi. So let's go say hi to her and you all have a great night, okay? Sleep well, wash up, let the bed bugs bite, you know, all that fun stuff. Bye-bye!